That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Putting on another fight night. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Sid.
Hi there.
Hello.
You can call me the corner man because tonight is all about you two. Tonight is fight night. This is the show in which we fight for the night. This is the show where we had two competitors either side of the arena. Tonight it is Johnny and Sid. You've each brought 3 fight games apiece, and we will be vying for supremacy. And I'll call it right down the middle because I'm too sick to put on the gimmick where I'm like a heel wrestling manager advocating on behalf of my clients. If I'm not like in the process of moving or otherwise miserable, I'm sick. So it's always something here on this end, here on Cassidy's end. But that's neither here nor there. This is a fresh matchup for this particular program. So let's just quickly, Johnny, what's your familiarity with fight games?
I've heard of them, played them a bit since I was like a kid. So undersold that, I guess. Yeah, no, I've playing fighting games since I was a kid. My sisters got me into it. Got very upset when I beat their survival high score in Tekken 3 and complained to my mum. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm just better at the game than you. That's not my fault.
Don't hold it against them.
And it's been uphill ever since.
Now, Sid, how about you for your part?
I'd say my experience with fighting games, I played them here and there growing up. In college, I played against my friend and a friend of hers who had a huge crush on her, but he didn't say anything. So it was pretty awkward. So I decided to stick around and make it so that he couldn't try anything. And we played Street Fighter Alpha 3, which I had not played yet at the time. And I played every character, and I won against both of them every single time. But also, whenever I played against anyone in a game that they owned, even if I also owned it, I almost always lost.
That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Hell of a way to get into the genre, I must say. Yeah, so this is, I think, one of the 2 remaining matchups. At some point, it's going to come down to you versus me, Sid, and then we'll have had every possible combination of the 4 of us fighting each other on this segment. And then we can get into some 4-player fighting games one of these days. That's something I'm looking forward to ever since Johnny made the suggestion yesterday, pointing out that 4-player fighting games exist. And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess that's...
Return of Guilty Gear Iska.
Finally. Been clamoring for an excuse. No Stream Snack segment to get to. That's a welcome change of pace. I lie. I'm missing it. I miss my Stream Snack segment. I'm just gonna drink my Monster Ultraviolet with no fanfare. How about the 2 of you?
Got my mocha. Some fruit if I need it.
I got a mango fruit tea from the bubble tea place.
Now, okay.
Green tea.
Not to put off the fighting games any longer, just to satisfy my own selfish urge to talk about food or anything that isn't fighting games, really. What's your favorite boba? What's your favorite thing to get from Boba Place?
Oh my god, what is it called? God, they don't have it at the place nearest to me, so I haven't had it in a long time. It's the extra chewy kind. I like that one the best.
Good answer.
Konjac, the Konjac.
For my part, I was going to say taro. I love those taro drinks. I also like a Thai milk tea. There is some tasty stuff at the boba places. They just started popping up like everywhere. They're inescapable here now in the States. Johnny, are you familiar at all with what we're talking about here?
Well, I've had boba tea a couple times. The rest, no.
Yeah, and I imagine there's not like boba places popping up around you like every week a new place opening up.
Not that often, but there was a brief period where that was happening. I want to say that might have been pre-COVID though, so who knows at this point.
Yeah, let's see if any of them, best of luck. I hope they survive because shit's tasty and refreshing. All right, that's all I got for preamble. We can't stave it off any longer. We got to get to some of the games. And we also got to bring down the scoreboard. We are set for Johnny and Sid. Oh, did someone start a prediction in the Twitch chats?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I should vote on this. Well, can I? I can't. I can't.
Yeah. No. Oh, weird.
Not unless I log in with my personal account, which I don't feel like doing in the middle of the show.
Fair enough.
I don't feel like
Yeah.
wrangling that. Let's say that Sid, you have the first choice of game. From your games, what would you like to present first? What would you like to fight in first?
You know what? Because it's one I picked without actually looking up what it specifically was again. Destrega.
Destrega. Now, I believe this ties into a franchise that you're quite passionate about. Omega Force. You've heard of these developers before?
Of course I have. They made my favorite game series ever. And many of the spin-offs.
For the benefit of the audience.
That would be Dynasty Warriors.
And so this game here, I happen to know for a fact that in this PS1 fighting game, the Dynasty Warrior characters are unlockable costumes for the cast that exists in the game. So I went ahead, downloaded a full save. So if you select a character pressing R2, I'm just letting you know in advance, it will load up a Dynasty Warriors character. So you should be pleased as a plum. That's the saying, right? That's the saying.
Pleased as a peach garden oath. That's what Liu Bei made with his brothers. Not his actual brothers, his sworn brothers, Guan Yu.
Hey, found family. Really, at the end of the day, Dynasty Warriors is a story about found family.
And literal family as well. It's very important to have a literal family.
Gotta watch the cinema. Now, this is that Final Fantasy spin-off game, right? Destrega.
All right.
Not far off in some ways.
I just graduated.
What? Oh, okay. All right. I was like, what is that? Oh, wow. Jiggle physics at this level of fidelity. That's commitment.
That's the power of the PS1.
I feel like that's also just a mandate for Koei games.
It can produce mind-boobling effects. I thought the old man would jiggle somehow, like his jowls or something. Oh no, he's going Destrega mode. He's firing his Destrega?
This game had better have a Destrega meter at all times on the screen in place of supers.
Yeah. His Destrega is awakening.
Destrega.
Yeah.
All right. Gotta quickly make sure the controls actually work. First things first. How about that, huh? Port 1, we'll make that this controller. And then we'll discover which controller is which controller. Someone press start.
Mm-hmm.
I just did.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Go to option and load off the memory card if you don't mind, because I never trust these games to automatically load data.
Load okay. If you want to load, that's valid.
Yeah, and check the game options.
Right.
Speed.
Okay. Guard, dash, speed, power, span, jump. I noticed there's no Destrega button.
I tossed this
That's
out.
gonna be tough then.
Do me a favor, both of you. Sid first, press down on your D-pad. Now, Johnny, press down on your... Yep, okay. So Sid is player 1, Johnny's player 2, which makes sense given. And if there's any bindings you need to do, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, this is all
Why
good.
is R2? I mean, that's not a problem. I don't know why it did that.
You probably
it's not
press
changing
left
any more
and
buttons.
right to...
Right. Yeah, this is a new gamepad I had. The D-pad's not quite as accurate as my last one.
All right, so then all you should need to do is press circle, Sid.
Sure.
And then bring us back to that main menu.
Oh, good. Yep. All default. That's good.
And take us to that versus mode.
Yeah. It's a funny thing to say because the menu's so basic, but it's very obvious they would just do the Tekken menu, do the Tekken UI.
So let's get from left to right. Let's get our characters, our memorable cast of characters. Rosen, Falma, Doyle, Reyes. Cougar.
Kujero, perhaps?
Grad. Celia. Time.
Tieme.
Angie. Melina. Ra 1, just like the Indian action movie. And Zauber. I'm betting he's the villain. Something tells me he's villain coded.
Okay. Now,
not her though.
because Dynasty Warriors by this point didn't have a character with a huge rack, I'm wondering who she's gonna be in the Dynasty Warriors costume.
Well,
That's
you can
why
find
I'm picking
out.
her.
Yep, by pressing R2 to select.
Yeah.
Now we got
All
some
right.
maps. We got some stages here.
Oh, okay, hold on. Are we okay? Shrine, fortress, hills, cave, villa. Is that the Taj Mahal? Canyon, gate, castle 1, castle 2, throne, remains, hamlet.
Well, I do love
Came it up.
Shakespeare, so it's. Just kidding. I fucking hate Shakespeare. I was the best at reading Shakespeare in class, though, because I put the most oomph into my
Do we have-
performance.
Yep.
All right, speed, power.
Oh, and just real quick for the benefit of folk at home,
Man.
the rules of Fight Night are that each person brings 3 games to the table. The first few matches are just to figure out the characters, show off the game a little bit. Then there is the match beyond, wherein whoever wins gets a point on the board. Then we determine a winner at the end of the night based on who won the most. Right now, we're just playing around. Y'all are just getting a feel for this.
All right.
Yeah.
Have my speed.
Oh, how do you jump? Oh,
Bottom face button.
yeah.
Okay, is there a dash attack? Let's see. No. You just keep
No.
dashing will do me that.
So you queue up attacks. So
Yeah.
different combinations of those 3 buttons will do different things. It's like a spell casting game. So
Right.
this game, I have seen a bit of it. It has like a very involved story mode for the time. You know, like fully voiced.
Like, I'm getting
loads
Psychic
of
Force
cutscenes.
vibes off of this.
It did seem to do different moves up close. Like, hold on, let me just walk up and like, yeah, this speed at close range. Okay, but you can't transition into a melee off of a dash. Can I keep jumping? Can I
Yeah, let's see.
fly? No.
Do you recognize what
Really?
character you are from Dynasty Warriors, by the way, Sid?
I don't know. It kind of looks like Yao Chun's outfit, but she doesn't have any of the hair stuff. Okay. X?
I think L1 is block if there's any
Yeah.
attempt you want to make to try and block projectile.
Right. Yeah, so I was trying to see if maybe there was like some kind of iframe timing on the dash. There's not.
Yeah. But Frig Circuit. Okay. Oh, I got Hidud.
This is such a weird one. Right out the gate,
Yeah.
me as the one who's ambivalent, if not outright hostile towards fighting games, but knowing enough about them to say that this is weird. It's like Power Stone if everyone had projectiles, or like Psychic Force, or whatever that Psychic Force squeakle is, the one where it's like,
I think it's 2012 is what's called.
yeah, if it's the one I'm thinking it of in
Yeah.
my head, if it's the one I'm visualizing right now.
That was the Dreamcast one. There's also Evil Zone, Eretz Vaju.
Maybe Evil Zone is what I'm
Would sound
thinking
like
of instead of Psychic
Mate.
Force.
Well, Psychic Force is the one where you're flying all the time, but you're also flying in Evil Zone actually. But Evil Zone's the one where it's one button and it changes
Yeah.
based on how close you are.
Yeah, there's a little bit more going on in this one than that.
All right, let's rose it up.
Rose before hose.
Remains.
Yeah.
The opposite of a Hamlet.
It does seem like you have to really memorize how all this spell system works.
Okay.
Like maybe there's a logic to it, like why like this combination does that instead of this.
Wow, you really spend a lot of time on the ground. I was pressing a bunch of buttons and nothing.
Yeah, I haven't figured out what the quick get up is, if there is one. So.
Oh, hold on. Can you? Oh, you can cancel the dash by blocking.
So let me go ahead and ask this. This is, the question I always ask when I'm looking at a game that I'm not playing. Is this any fun?
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting, but because it's spell casting, you're queuing up buttons. Like, the characters going hidu and things like that. That's literally you pressing the buttons. So it's not reactive. That takes like almost 2 seconds to get a spell out there.
Snick the Porcupine 93 in chat seems to know at least something about this game and says, if I remember correctly, the sounds are correlated to what button you're pressing to do the spell. So I guess you're chaining together, like,
Yeah,
Hero,
there's a specific
something.
There's a specific character we'll see later. That'll make it even more on the nose, from what I remember.
So it's kind of a gamble when you're doing the attack, because if you're both attacking at the same time, if you release the button first, you'll shoot first. But if your shot's weaker, then it can get canceled.
Yeah, or like just, like a spell that's not going to work in that situation.
Slime Generator says, man, I hate this TM dude. People who are into BDSM always got to tell you about it. Ain't that the truth? Sock Puppet Kingdom says, wow, this game is ahead of its time. It's got the color palette of a 360 game. Tiger Chimera says, this feels like a third-person shooter game in a fighting game disguise.
Right,
I just love the run cycles.
Here we go.
The run cycles are so funny to me. And they're pretty standard, but there's just something about these people running around in circles around the stage, throwing triangles at each other and shit.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. That detonates on its own. That seems pretty good.
I'm a circle buttons.
How about my span? Is that a CD?
I don't know why in Universe you attacks with PlayStation buttons. But
They're holy symbols,
They were trying... See, Omega Force was angling to create a new Sony mascot. It did not catch on.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Shoot me again.
Shoot me again, I did it.
There we go. You can deflect. All right. Is this guy a boss or something? The triangle attack's like way overpowered for this guy.
Yeah. I'll say for Angie, she seemed pretty weak. Because I couldn't... Like, if I combined buttons, it didn't seem like I was getting anything different or new out of it.
I like the cut of this Doyle guy's jib, by the way. He really doesn't belong here in this cast of anime characters, but I'm glad he's here.
Maybe the Zhang Fei outfit's the secret.
Grad looking like the most generic fighting game protagonist, short of like a karateka type guy.
And I believe he is the protagonist.
Snick the Porcupine 93 says that one Wooly described this game once as feeling, quote, as comfortable to play after a warm diaper shit. After playing it
sounds
while
right.
a while. Yeah.
Leave while you still can.
Yeah, I'm sure this was a scrub.
All right, this person has depression, it looks like.
Wouldn't you if you were stuck in this game? If this was your big fighting game debut and you're like, ah, fuck, I'm not going to show up with any squeakles.
Oh, shit, I forgot her name. I feel like she's probably just supposed to be the... I don't know. Why am I forgetting names? The Berserk lady.
Casca?
Yeah.
I think this is just a pretty boy. Which I don't think I've seen someone do the bold move of doing a Casca that's a boy.
Mutually assured destruction.
Dad. I won.
You do not look enough for that voice.
Yeah, the costume helps.
Goo goo gaga, I'm a senior in high school.
Okay, also, I'm not sure if my character actually does do magic.
He's just doing ninjutsu. By which I mean throwing shurikens.
Oh yeah, I can't do combinations.
I see.
That was an excellent strategy you employed, Johnny, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, okay, but I can do triples.
Ah, damn. Of course. Just a second. Just give me. All right.
Let me do combo.
Take my Bidu.
Please.
And yeah, if you're running while you're casting, they'll auto run, so they can do like the anime thing. Like yeah, this feels designed more about like the visual aspects, like making the fights look cool as opposed to being fun to play.
Well, mission
You
accomplished.
Fougere.
Well.
Did you play Celia?
Yes,
I did play
Celia was in the
Celia,
first match.
yes.
Falma was played already. Melina was
Oh, wait,
played.
Falma
Ra
was?
won and Zauber, I believe, are the remaining two.
I'll Zaub if you want to be okay. Oh sure, I'll
Well,
Zaub
Falma was
it
already
up.
played though.
I didn't realize. I did try to see if there was a button to back out, but I did not
That's
find it.
Well, I actually have a
That's
button to
fine.
back out.
Oh.
Now you gotta
Alright,
keep going.
so-
There you
there
go.
we go.
okay.
Do we see?
So I'll be Zaub. Yeah, we saw everyone to the left. It's just Raw 1, Rayon,
fair
and,
enough.
and Zauber. Oh, right. And hold on. If it's the let's do the Taj Mahal. A villa. That's what people call this thing. All right.
Yeah, cast magic. See what happens.
How about this magic, baby? God, it's a sweet science.
Nope.
Okay. All right, buddy. All right. Okay. Oh, you can't turn during the block.
You'll never beat me.
Well, this is gonna be embarrassing then if I do beat you. So how about that?
I'll make you eat those words.
What? Who is that attack supposed to hit?
What?
But yeah, it's got a little bit of that Evil Zone vibe because there is that context sensitivity in the inputs. You know, like when you're close, these attacks change.
The melee combat looks so fucking jank. The up close stuff
It
looks
is.
so shitty.
It's weird.
Yeah.
The one time I did that like mixed melee range combo, it flowed together really well, and then it never happened again.
Okay, this one is for all the marbles.
Okay. The Falma, yes.
Yeah, I'll go with my Cougar again.
Choose
what's
whichever
a
one you
good
think.
place
Choose the
for
cave. That seems like
Shodown?
final level
Yeah.
coded.
Falma versus Gugel.
All right, may the best Destrega win.
Okay. All right. Well, hold on. All right. Well, you.
Oh, he did counter.
What?
Johnny takes the first.
Ah, my Destrega. Okay.
Both using your
Oh.
blocks effectively.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that quick recover.
You know,
Why?
short, simple, to the point.
Okay, triangle close definitely seems to be a launcher of some sort.
I think I see where the rest of
Oh,
this
yeah.
match is going. Ooh!
Ah, I can't go for timeout victory.
Yeah, I mean, the default option is no time limit. You could have put on a time limit, but...
Aha!
Oh, nice. Touched at the end.
And Sid pulls it out. The power
Falma,
of Falma.
no comment.
Well done, Sid. Taking the first match of the night. You're on the right there, so let's put a point on the scoreboard. And let's play your fucking screen. Very good. Johnny, you're on the defensive now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Time to pick a game from your 3 that you've brought to the table.
I'll pick my first of my subtle theme I've gone for here. See if chat can pick up on it. I'll start with Tournament of Legends for the Nintendo Wii.
All right, that's going to necessitate the 16:9 screen, which I think we'll be switching back and forth between 16:9 and 4:3, the way tonight's going. What can you tell us about Tournament of Legends?
I know it's made by Voltage Software.
High voltage, even?
Yes. Is that? What did I say?
Don't worry about it.
Who made the Conduit games people might be familiar with. And I do not know why they made this game.
Money, probably.
I don't know.
Okay, so if I recall correctly, and I usually do, this game requires we're most yeah, there we go. Nunchuck or classic controller is required to play this game. You couldn't just use GameCube controllers for this. You had to use a classic controller if you wanted to have a real ass controller in your hand. That should be configured as needed. We did that before the show tonight.
Yeah.
Danger!
Well,
Danger! High voltage!
I guess the guess is because the whole thing with the Conduit is High Voltage were trying to make, we want to make like serious games for like core gamers on Wii was their whole thing. So maybe this was them being like, and we'll make a fighting game too. Oh, there it is.
Let me dial this volume in a little bit real quick first. I'm just guessing at it. All right. I don't know who player 1 is in this case, so let's go with Johnny. You try pressing A.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's just see what the options say. Yeah, that seems fine.
Oh, axe, not rounds.
What? Oh, this is a great...
Okay, what's gladiator?
I think you're just going to have to customize. I think you're just going to have to look at these buttons and be like, this is probably fine.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll work.
Okay, I just want to see if this is like, does it just move the buttons around? Okay. Alright. I was wondering if it's like this control style does buttons that do completely fucking different things.
That's a...
What am I Okay, am I highlighting customized layout now? Okay.
I've got a great feeling about this game.
It's such a strange way to do this.
You really want a secondary attack on A? That was an important change you needed to make here?
Oh, I'm just doing, like, trying to set it up like Soul Calibur. I don't know how this game...
Yeah, no, that's the beauty of the Fight Night segment, is that
yeah,
we just pick random games sometimes.
That's a fair assessment. Like, I don't know how similar to Soul Calibur. It's probably its closest facsimile, though.
What I love about these things is you also don't know which direction to go to get to the buttons.
I feel like by this point, it was standard where you just hit the button you want, and it just goes down the list.
Yep.
Sock Puppet Kingdom points out this game is interesting. It was originally going to be an M-rated, gory, realistic gladiator game called Gladiator AD.
Oh, yeah, because that's not quite what this is. Oh, character view in the credits. No super duper making of. Yeah, this is more Clash of the Titans, that kind of fantasy like Greek Roman stuff.
Swords and sandals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll start with Marcus.
All right. Well, we gotta
See the
Yeah, I'll
characters
do
first.
it.
So we got Marcus, we got Jupiter, the king of the gods. Kara, she who was born of battle.
they say it.
Baki.
And Goryo, they forgot to say Goryo. Slave and master.
Which one is the slave?
It's, it's anyone's guess.
Bast.
Oh.
Ooh, the sexy eye of Ra.
Braveheart.
Defender of nature.
Oh yeah, from the call-in show on the Limmy show, right?
Oh, shut up.
Nausea.
A cursed Gorgon. So Medusa.
Volcanus.
The astounding bronze automaton. It's astounding, all right. He's
Valeska.
the undying.
Oh,
one.
is this a girl skeleton with a name like that?
Thanatos.
Oh, baby.
Oh, I've never seen those two at the bottom. Those are the unlockable characters.
Morning Song says
ZL
furries
select
and
all
robot
color.
boys. This game's got it all.
And Scalies. I don't know what the term for bird people is.
Okay, you can use anyone's weapon.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, but no, you could just use what? Just
I think
delete it? Maybe
it's
people
unlockable.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. All right. Well, I mean, quote myself.
And then we got the gem system from Street Fighter X Tekken. This is where it started.
This is not enough of these for it to be Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
I mean, this is this crawled, so Street Fighter
Sure.
Cross Tekken could try and run and then fall over.
It's crawled, so Street Fighter Cross Tekken could crawl in multiple directions at once.
Yeah. Screw it, random damage. That seems like a good idea.
Life's a party.
Crab King.
Belly of the Beast.
Oh, okay. I think you have to. Oh, this is stage. Okay, this is stage.
Yeah. We'll start on this one.
Marcus looks a little confused.
Thanatos.
The fuck is that?
I'm gonna hide the scoreboard in case there's HUD elements in the upper left and upper right corners, but know that the score is being kept track of. I mean, not right now because these are the opening matches.
The belly of the Leviathan.
Congratulations! You're the next to fall before the hero of Rome.
I never
Oh, hero
asked for
drop.
this.
What a death's door. Don't ring the bell.
Oh my god, is he straight up doing
Oh,
a Bela Lugosi? Pull the strings!
Take my horizontal attack. Oh, you can't combo unless you hit confirm, I guess.
The game really likes player one. Give him this camera.
Yeah. But, if we're lucky, it might change.
Okay, this is my
Oh,
secondary
when you
attack.
okay, so when you attack, you're just like locked in position,
Right.
and yes, you lose armor.
Kooten Koon in chat asks, yo, is this Castlevania Judgment? No, because we played Castlevania Judgment here, and there's a lot more freeform. There's a lot more going on in that game, I'm
Oh,
gathering.
is this a man under this? This sucks. What the fuck? There's a guy's head under here.
Boo.
Yeah, wiggle those sticks.
I am death, fool. You are supposed to feel me.
Marcus is restored.
Oh, I thought you said feel me. You meant fear me. Wait a minute. Yeah, I see him now. He's not a bird.
That? I don't think I must have not affirmed the controller changes correctly. Whatever, that's fine. Okay.
Open season.
God, I hate that this is a man now.
There we go. Oh, now you get advantage.
Julius Caesar. I
Thanatos is restored.
It's wild that you have
You-
to waggle sticks to get back up.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be any way for them to stop you.
Oh, well, no, that's just like between rounds.
Right. Like, why bother?
Ends in
Oh,
3, 2.
Haha, timer
Just you wait.
scam, you fool! Haha.
just you wait.
What?
Huh?
Are you fucking kidding me? Ding, 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 ding,
What
ding.
the fuck is this game?
I'm surprised you never heard of this podcast.
Oh, okay. So the 2 rounds are separate from how many acts there are. So there's 2 acts, 2 sets of 2. What?
Hero has fallen.
Did I activate an instant kill or something? I don't think.
No,
it
it was just...
I was really low health.
Oh, okay.
Has defeated.
Oh my god, a single tear rolling down his eye!
Oh, it's a 3D model. Why does it look like it was Photoshop?
That's then story of the hero of Rome now.
Change characters, if you please.
Oh, we
Hold
both
on.
have control here. That's fun.
Okay. Why?
Always love that in a game.
What is this?
Marcus.
All right. I had to.
Aki.
Yeah, no, I'm leaving after that round. Okay.
Valeska.
All right. What weapons does Valeska?
Aki.
Hombre.
Maybe to
Ross,
stick with the
okay.
default weapons for these people so that we can get
Yeah,
a
yeah.
sense for what
Yeah,
they...
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, they definitely. I guess they have types.
Steel energy.
All right. Let's go to Atlantis.
Aki.
Same pose.
Valeska.
I hope Valeska's mask comes off and it's also just a normal man under there somehow.
Now gaze upon Atlantis.
We're gazing.
Now, gaze.
Respectfully.
Look upon us and despair.
Okay, that's not what he said.
You remind me of someone. Oh yes, a loser.
Wow, I like the skeleton already. I like this Valeska
Yeah.
character.
Yeah,
All right,
this-
bonehead.
Yes,
My
this
hand
game's
is
weird
perfect
because it
for my
has this
shield.
like mythology, ancient gods thing going on, and then the characters all do like high school quips. It's very strange.
I'm going to give you a swirly.
Can I combine these somehow? Ooh, a clash. All right. Is there like a rock paper scissors going on here?
Oh,
Are not unique.
I wonder what happens if you don't waggle the sticks. If you just get
I just still can't get
executed or
over-
something.
That this is my character's default weapon, yet my hand is clipping through the shield. Why? How is that happening? It goes over the arm.
Hey, skeletons work in mysterious
There we go.
ways.
what's the point of that move? Just move you around for a bit. Oh yeah, look at my moves.
And his master, Goyo.
Valeska is up.
Ah, now I'm getting your energy, which means I can, No, the A button's not doing anything.
No, I want to try something.
Okay.
Try and do like a quick, like melee combo.
Also, I like that I can blind you by flashing the entire screen, and then we don't know what the other person's doing.
Yeah, just try like
Nothing.
a 2 or 3 hit on me. Yeah, you can just block in the middle of any combo. It's fine.
Oh.
This hand ends in
What the? How did I do that?
Valeska might be the best fighting game character I've ever seen. I love this character.
Is she single?
Louise
That was a good
PSC
break.
reporting from the Monster Girls Wiki, reputable source that it is. Valeska is a Norse warrior cursed with undeath. Her long life has given her time to master every weapon and form of combat, and she fights to defeat death and end her immortal curse. What a queen.
Oh, man.
here's a trick. Crushing star. Winner.
What? Oh, I keep pressing. Is it directional?
My servant is greater.
Yeah, I think you hold what direction you're holding. Change. Oh,
Valeska.
changes like what specials you do. Aki's weird though, because like if you don't press the direction, his like special button's just a regular slasher still. It's very strange.
I think the Porcupine says, "Happy Pride Month, Valeska. Hope you had a good one." Are we just immediately
One of the
headcanoning
songs
his
of
character as a
What?
lesbo now? Because I'm for it.
I'll go the cat lady.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Alright.
the Flash cartoons about this lady, right?
All right, alternate colors. Ooh, now she's red. Oh, you can't pick alternate colors for the sword.
Yeah, we'll
The
just keep going in
Kraken
order.
is above ground?
Yeah. So we haven't seen it. I don't know exactly if it's stage specific, but there are stage hazards in this, and they are quite involved from what I remember. Much like the little mini game stuff.
The Coliseum ruins. You will bow to me. I am a goddess, you know.
Uh-huh.
Whoever stands in my way will soon fall at my feet.
Zune?
Microsoft Zune. Let's go.
Why do these
Bring it
ladies
back.
have to fight? Why can't they just kiss and make up? I mean, this is...
Well, that move was pretty good.
Yeah. I'm just good.
Ooh, I can quick step. Oh, it has no iframes. What's the... What? Excuse me?
Yeah, Dawn of Hammer, Gears of War, let's go.
That's right. Bow before me, crawl, you were. Nausea.
I like how it pushed you back once they got up. It sort of like shoved you like 30 pixels off to the side. I want to see Bast's helmet come off.
Oh, yeah. I'll give you that.
These vertical hits.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay. Oh!
And she's just a cat underneath it. Yes, they got it right for at least one of these fucking characters.
There we go.
Oh. Oops.
Mid-fight QTEs. Bold new dimension in fight gaming.
Critical blow.
Ooh, critical block. It's a block that judges you.
Slime Generator says there's no results for this game on AO3 on Archive of Our Own, so Cass is gonna have to write the Yuri themselves.
Wealthy to lose.
Then you shall go wanting, unfortunately.
Has beaten Nausea.
Oh, don't look at me.
All right.
So I again reiterate my question. What the fuck is this game?
Yeah.
Someone with a... Oh, a spear. All right. Oh, hold on. Can I... Oh, I pressed the wrong button anyway. Good. What's her alt color?
Kara.
Red. Of course. Shock.
And
Ice
let me see how many
Cave.
stages we've got.
Wow.
Okay.
Decent
Yeah,
amount.
I think one per character. So yeah, Ice Cave.
Volcanus versus Kara.
Get ready for some spear shock.
Let us now behold the Ice Cave.
Ha 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 ha.
World, the astounding automaton!
Sure, buddy.
Right, let's make this a fair, long, drawn-out fight.
Behold
What?
the Prince of Fate.
She loves fighting, you see.
That's very authentic accent for the time as well. I'm glad
Yeah.
they kept that.
What is... So, I guess Volcanus has a minion?
Yeah, there's a little guy there. I think he's technically the pilot.
Well, then why doesn't Kara just hit him in the head? Why doesn't Kara just, like... motherfucker out?
So, so honor.
Can, can I...
Okay, yeah. So I figured out that the lines on the floor tell you when you're like in range to hit,
Right.
which is them going, "Oh, this camera angle makes that really hard to tell when you're in range." It's like, well, why don't you change the camera angle then? Oh, my head!
Awooga.
Magic Meows says, I just got here. Is this a shitty Wii fighting game from the creators of the Conduit? Yes.
Yeah.
Slime Generator says they
Hey.
should have the dude in the mobility scooter in the background of every stage for no reason whatsoever. Just to have him around.
Oh, my guy has very slow, like, start up on the attacks. Like, actually getting hits in.
God, don't show the sticks go up.
Time is running out.
What are you crying?
What?
Dry those tears right now. There's no crying in combat.
What?
Is up.
Yeah, that's not allowed. That's a rule.
Is that a Valkyrie thing? Don't cry? Is that what they tell you?
Bird girls don't cry. I've heard that before.
Should be my shtick.
In case you forgot who was fighting, show the character portraits again.
Blow you
Come
back?
On, come on.
If I
Wow,
blow you
that-
back, then I have to take longer to walk up to you.
That stunned me for so long.
Critical block.
And the parry also, the critical block sends you back out of my range.
Well, that did something.
What a rush. Thor's fury. Thor's fury. Thor's fury.
That's a great move.
This game is so fucking noisy, too.
Clonk, 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 yeah.
Morn flesh and bone. Morn man or tis the automaton.
Is up.
I can't say I've seen a video game do a countdown in Roman numerals before like that.
That move feels like it should be used for that forward charge, and every time I've tried it, you've knocked me out of it.
Critical block.
Stay frosty.
Time is running.
So are these QTs like a struggle? Like,
No,
I haven't an issue.
they're not. It's just that like the first time it popped up, I didn't know it was gonna happen. Okay. Are you gonna, okay. Doesn't even fall to pieces? What the fuck?
Kara has beaten Volcanus.
But yeah, the first time I didn't know it was gonna happen. The second time, it looked like the sticks. They appeared on screen, but I mistook it as them being in an up position. So I moved up first and it wanted me to do right. Pretty sure it's just right every time, actually, or left if you're on the left side.
Marcus.
Okay.
Jupiter. Brave Hoof. Kara.
so that's the
I'll go
Jupiter.
for Jupiter,
and
yeah.
Brave Hoof.
Jupiter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's it, yeah.
Brave Hoof.
Yeah, different weapons. Are these the same one? No, okay, they are just the other characters.
Yeah, there's 10 characters in this game. This is the 5th fight we're going into. Yeah, I think we're...
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Wait, hold on. There's a weapon called Peacemaker?
Brave
Yeah.
Gotta use that.
These colors are better. why are these the default colors? All right. Hades of Hades.
Jupiter versus Brave Hoof.
May the
he's got nice
better
eyelashes.
imposing figure win.
Let's break off Jupiter's head. See the man underneath. Maybe myself as well.
I'm talking about the man in the golem. I'm asking him to take off his head.
Your survival is...
Yes.
That was pretty funny. Oh,
Don't make me angry. Bad things happen when I'm angry.
Oh, legally distinct. Nice.
Is fate.
That's all good.
So, this game is certainly an oddball. The more I look at it, the more I'm thinking, like, this probably isn't terrible. It's not, like, good. I doubt it, like, holds up to FGC scrutiny.
Yeah.
Who's thy god king, eh?
Braveheart is restored.
But I don't know, I'd probably play this just so I could embody Valkyria.
Oh,
My new favorite girl.
Valeska?
Valeska, yeah.
Is unafraid.
Hey, there we go.
Dark Tetsuya says this looks like an awful War God sequel.
it's got some of that energy for sure. Less racist, at least.
Good.
I try to be calm.
Good. That's back point.
To give peace a chance.
Why is it taking so long?
Triumph.
Natural selection don't include rock.
You didn't do it fast enough. Oh my god, so that's what happens when you don't do the fucking waggle quick enough.
Braveheart.
What?
I did not think I was doing too slow or
Right.
anything.
Was that I did the inputs really good on my end? Okay.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out, like, do you have to do them in sync to each other?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you do or not, because both ways didn't seem to help.
All right, so this is the match for all the marbles.
Bast.
Oh, hold on. Let's do the... No, I don't want to completely back out. All right.
So I'll go for
Off
Aki.
colors.
So no one's picking Valeska here. For shame.
That's your character.
Yeah, remind me the next time we play this video game.
Folks, if you join the Discord, maybe you can encourage Cass to 1v1 you in Tournament of Legends. Tournament of Legends. Champions of Legends. Clans. Battle War.
Let us now
Origins.
Jupiter's garden.
All right,
Yeah,
may the one
the
true god
title-
win.
Yeah, the title is very... Like, they wanted people to think this was like a bargain bin shovelware game.
I'm too rich to fail. Combat extraordinaire. Fight!
Now I know this is the match that actually decides things, but is it possible to get in the water, to get knocked into the water?
I don't think it has that kind of mechanics. Yeah, that move's good.
Critical block. Inferno.
What?
Oh, I think Inferno's like a... That's an AoE, like, tick over time damage thing.
Right.
Blood in blood.
What?
Here it comes.
Whew.
You should just stay down.
Do it more methodically, maybe.
Dirty thing.
I'm really confused why it's inconsistent.
If there was any doubt,
Sister.
I would win.
Going fast, going slow. There's some specific way you're meant to do that. Oh,
Well.
a hard fought fight there.
What a stupid game. But, you know, I'm counting that. Which means that Sid gets a second point. And we get to see their windscreen once again. Very good. Let's take it back to the 4x3 screen. Why don't we? And Sid, the ball is back in your court. Which game would you like to play next?
Well, that game seemed kind of stiff and grounded and limited. So I'd like to set us free with Street Fighter 2 Rainbow Edition.
Ah, yes, the infamous Street Fighter 2 Rainbow Edition, the bootleg of Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition that added turbo, type speed, among other things. Evidently inspired Street Fighter 2 Turbo or Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, whatever you prefer to call it. And a number of other things that have since become staples in series, like every character having a fireball option, and every character having Shao Kahn's, or not Shao Kahn, who's the guy in Mortal Kombat who can change characters? Shang Tsung ability to change characters on the fly. So we're not going to do the standard showing off every character, because one of the things I know about this game for a fact is that you can switch characters by pressing the start button mid-game. So you're just going to put on a few matches here before you get to the big one.
Who's this Ken guy?
I think I actually want to play this in 4x3. Squash that aspect ratio a little bit, even though it guts me to do that, to not play it in 1x1 pixel aspect ratio. Which device is which again?
Oh,
I think I'm 2 years old.
What's my age again?
I'm
Okay.
assuming I'm 2, yeah.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, this game gets a little goofy.
Okay,
So,
I can't do this right one. I don't think.
Well, select. Try select.
Oh, right. I stopped. Just that you shot.
All right, I want
Okay.
Sid to press start first. Oh,
Done.
that's fine. Figure out who's player 1, who's player 2, though, for me.
I'm
2.
player 1.
All right, so Johnny's player 1 slot, Sid's player 2 slot. Got it.
All right. I'll choose Zangief.
Well, character selection in this game is a very fluid thing.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, whoever's playing Ryu, try throwing some fireballs, some Hadoukens. Try jumping after throwing a Hadouken. Or doing other controls after you've thrown a Hadouken.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
You can steer it. You can also have as many Hadoukens on screen at the same time as you want. Basically, like, set traps. You can also throw them while you're in midair. All sorts of goofy shit in this game.
Yep.
And then if someone wants to press their start button,
Oh, yep, that's character swap.
but if you consider the benefits
Hey.
of yoga, let me...
So we're gonna change after the stage is over.
Let me...
Mr. Taco says,
again.
for your information, charge characters don't need charge in this game. Which I personally get behind, because fuck charge. I hate charge inputs.
I know why it's done that way. I'm really bad at it. But that's good. That's probably gonna break this game.
Oh no, this was so stable though. We were playing such a grounded and gritty version of the game before that. I think my favorite thing to do is to play as Ryu and just like throw a million fireballs, a million.
Oh, I love how
Hadoukens.
fast that
It
one
seems
is.
pretty good.
Did I remember the save state on the character select screen?
I don't think.
I think I did.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny to think about some of this stuff became options in like the versus games, like the in-air moves and things like that.
Yeah, I don't remember the precisities of this story, but there was a person who was working for Capcom, I think as part of their American branch, who found this cabinet out in the wild. This was a bootleg cabinet, so people who had Street Fighter 2 cabinets, let's say like your local laundromat, and there were people who go around selling these upgrade or conversion kits, or just like bootleg kits in general, to say like, hey, we're gonna upgrade the game for you, and this will bring more people in because you know, it's a unique spin on the game that people would want to come in for. And so this person who works for Capcom finds one of these cabinets in the wild, plays it, thinks it's hot dog shit, just like, you know, it's a complete unbalanced mess, but does appreciate the sense of speed and watches other people playing it as well. And, you know, comes to the realization that like people are digging on the speed, and that's how you get to Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and the realization that fast is good.
You know, I just realized having character select doesn't really matter.
Yeah. No.
Nope. I moved forward faster than I expected.
What? How did I do that?
Yeah. I don't know.
I shot a projectile somehow.
Yeah, every character has projectiles, like I said. Chun-Li has projectiles in this game. She did not in original World Warrior, which makes her like one of the least viable characters in that original game, if I recall correctly, even though she's still my favorite to play.
You know, what was y'all's first encounter with Street Fighter 2?
Fucking in the arcades, baby.
My first was one of like the suburban Indian families all had a big get-together Indian family, so we're at someone else's house, and he had a Genesis, and he had a copy of the game. I'd heard of Street Fighter in general, but the game was Street Fighter 2 Turbo Championship Edition, but I read it as like Turbo Championship, like they were fighting in the Turbo Championship. And I'm like, oh yeah, of course. That sounds cool because it's the 90s, so things being turbo is like really badass to me right now.
How about you, Johnny? What do you recall being your first exposures to Street Fighter?
So, as a kid, probably like 99, maybe 2000. So, okay, when I was younger, I used to watch my elder sisters play Street Fighter Alpha 2 on Super Nintendo.
For start, motherfucker.
Yeah. Sorry.
Not getting off scot-free.
They would always do, I do not know why, the match they would always do was Birdie versus Zangief in the London stage, which was a public bathroom. That's the match they did. But I first properly played it. Someone got me one of the Street Fighter collections on PlayStation 1 that had Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition and Turbo, I believe. But I'd only grown up with stuff like Tekken and Soul Blade. So I played it, and I was like, what? Well, I don't know what motion input is. Why can't I queue up combos? So I was just playing with normals, pretty much, and could not understand what I was doing and why it wasn't working, and hated it. I was like, oh, it's nothing like Tekken, it's just stupid. That's how I felt for a long time. And then I got into the hype when Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Online came out, and I was like, oh, okay, I actually know how to play these games now.
If I can refine my previous answer, this is going to be still not particularly specific, because, you know, it wasn't necessarily a banner landmark moment, but I would bet that the first version of Street Fighter 2 I saw was probably like Championship Edition, and I bet it would have been at like a Nathan's. I remember the Nathan's arcade fondly. There was a combination Nathan's arcade place on the East Coast, and they had a hell of a selection. I remember playing a lot of what's the rail shooter with the Corpse Killer? No, that's the Sega CD one, right? The one with all the monsters in, though.
Carnival?
No, someone in chat will know what I'm talking about.
I mean, Corpse Killer does have monsters.
Let's go!
Crypt Killer, says Z
Crypt
Reserve
Killer.
in chat. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is a Rainbow Edition thing, by the way.
Having both characters on the...
I want to read. Paul S in chat is completely right about this. Smash Kids after watching the Terry Bogard direct. Yes, that was me as a kid. But you know, again, I was a kid, and I grew up, so I don't know what their excuse is.
Round 1.
Ah, yes, Balrog's famous fireballs.
Yeah. It's to a lesser extent, but it also reminds me of some of the really weird stuff that's in Street Fighter the movie, the game, the arcade version. Like Guile can throw handcuffs. And Balrog has like a projectile block move in that game where he can reflect projectiles. So maybe Rainbow Edition was the point of reference for creative technologies on that.
Enough of this.
What was really striking me is just like, you know, because every character can throw a fireball, then also outpace their own fireball. It's entirely possible, like, throw a fireball, a projectile, at, like, head levels, you know, upper fireball, and then come in with a low punch and have them both hit at the same time. So if someone is trying to block them, they'll still get hit by one or the other. There's just like, there's a lot of mean shit you could probably do in this.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why sometimes this charge move has a projectile and sometimes it doesn't. And you do have to still charge a little bit, but the charge time is definitely cut way down. You know, it's like, instead of a couple of seconds, it's maybe like a quarter of a second. How she did it.
All right. Let's make this one
Yes, sure.
the decider.
Darn, but I can't choose my character. Yet.
Take a few seconds at the start and maybe pick a consistent character for this match. The both of you.
Yeah,
You have until 90 seconds on the clock.
Okay, okay.
You're good? All right, that's fair. Ooh.
Yeah, anti-airs.
It's the perfect weapon. Okay. But you're no match for the oscillating game speed.
That variable frame rate.
Round 2. Fight.
I forgot who's who again right now. It's
I'm Ken. And I'm Ken, yeah.
Oh.
if this was me in this, I would just be throwing Hadoukens, which is what competitive players do in Street Fighter 2, an early version of Street Fighter 2.
What? Oh, don't walk up, Chun-Li. What they teach you at Interpol? Ah.
Alright, it's anyone's match.
Yeah.
Round
Now this is a tournament of legends. But yeah, it does feel better to have the moves all like chain into each other. Enough of that.
Oh, Ken's Hadoukens in particular, a real goof. Ah, nice.
Sid with the third in a row.
Yeah.
Truly the strongest woman in the world.
Wow, finally.
All right, Sid. Here's your victory screen as mandated. And there we go. And I'm just gonna predict that we're going to the 16:9 screen for the for Johnny's next pick.
Yep. So I'm
wild.
behind here, so I need to give myself a little advantage. So I'm gonna pick Twinkle Queen for the Nintendo Wii.
Okay, this is a 2010 release by developer and publisher Milestone. This is a Japan-only release. What can you tell us about it, Johnny?
I saw it in a YouTube video of Nintendo Wii fighting games, and I was like, that looks weird.
Oh, wrong window.
And I know this because you looked this up, that this is apparently based on a bunch of PC Dojin characters.
Yeah,
boy.
so what I did is I read the launch box description to this game, which opens with, the prettiest ladies from famous PC games have gathered in Milestone to participate in the Twinkle Queen tournament. No matter what type they are, aggressive go-getter or the laid-back tea drinker, they are going to give their all to win the prize and the power to realize their dreams. Voice actresses who played the roles in the original games are back to voice the girls once again. Again, no idea who any of these characters are. They say famous PC games.
I wonder though.
You
How
like
much
it?
do you want to bet this is copyrighted music? Yeah, I still want to see it.
You like it's this is a 16:9 game technically, Cass, you see?
The 6x9 game by the looks of it.
Sick. Is this Kodako? It might be. Probably not. Probably way off base there.
Oh, this is beautiful animation already. And yeah, this is not like a this is not a WiiWare game or anything like that. This is apparently had a box release as far as I can tell.
Karin?
That's how you flip someone off, lady.
Swellabibadab.
Haru.
Haru. Ano? Yuki.
There's someone watching this right now, either on YouTube or on Twitch, who's like, oh my god, this fighting game has Chelsea in it?
Yeah.
For my favorite PC games? For my favorite
Kiss
famous
on my
PC
deity.
Oh, they actually know those are the game names, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually my pickup line is kiss on my deity, baby. It's
How's that working out for you?
not well. Oh, she's so pouty. Oh, it's a cat. Nico Ark, eat your heart out.
So do they spin a lot in the games they're from? There's a lot of spinning in this one.
I mean, if you don't have anything to animate with, you just have still images.
You make
Make
it
him
work.
spin.
What that says.
Yeah, great start.
Milestone.
Oh.
Oh boy.
ABC down there. There we go.
No.
That's good. No.
And
I mean, you could switch to English alphabet if you wanted to here.
that smiley face, that's one of them. And where's the other smiley face?
God,
One of
I'm
them
so bad at
she,
those.
one of them she, and one of them su.
Su.
And they're different, but they look very.
It might be Sue. I think she has a straighter
Well,
line.
Oh, thank
I
God we got
pressed
some
something.
English here. And I did download a complete save for this.
Yeah.
All
For
right.
whatever the fuck that's worth.
Is it
Yeah.
locked in?
Full battle. Yeah, on Wii, I don't think we have to worry about that. I mean, we could
Okay.
look at the option.
Right.
Game
Yeah.
setting.
This is
Oh,
default.
hey, look at
that. Just to make sure,
Yep.
yeah.
Button setting.
Okay.
So things were on GameCube controller, but we got 4 buttons.
Okay, those just say button. And okay, I guess yeah, the kanji there is what it actually.
I
does,
like
so
these
don't
fucking
know.
effects in the background.
Yeah.
These rotating.
It's going crazy. Woo. Well, yeah, I'm fine with
Those
this.
stars are twinkling, I'll tell you what.
Which button's Destrega?
Oh yeah, I gotta fix this. Hold on.
No she. Okay. Moshi,
Hold on.
moshi.
Wait.
Okay, that's Su, in the third row, fourth.
Yeah.
That,
There we
that
go.
one's she. That's
I
Su.
love. This is my favorite thing about Japanese is these are 2 different characters.
Snick the Porcupine
Okay,
in chat
much
says,
better.
a GameCube controller for Smash? Nah, I got a GameCube controller for Twinkle Princesses or whatever the fuck this is called.
Database.
Oh yeah.
Oh
some
yeah,
real
this is gonna
shit.
be real useful when neither of us speak fucking.
There they are. In Kiss on My Deity, you can
How
kiss
much
on a
text we got?
deity. Here they are.
Yeah, that's a
And
decent
probably
amount.
one normal girl. Which I don't
Decent amount
understand
of
why they put
data.
those in these games.
Alright. I guess we'll fight.
Single
Whoa.
battle, team battle royale. This is
battle
a
royale.
four-player fighter.
Yeah, all right.
Oh! I did not get that impression from the video I looked up, so
Yeah.
I'm curious
Versus
how that
player.
will work.
I'm gonna go ahead and put a save state on this character select screen just in case it's hard to menu.
Yeah.
Right.
But who's on the left? Who's on the
Hey.
right?
I'm left.
I'm on the right. Okay. Damn, they don't have the English names here, so we're gonna have to. Okay, you're starting here. You go
Yeah.
up. I'll go down from here.
Mm-hmm.
Much like I think these characters do in the source material.
Alright.
I wonder what the fuck this actual game is gonna look like.
頑張っちゃいますよはい不足なし
Like, it's gonna be like 2D
I wonder if
sprite
they-
art. It's
yeah.
gonna be like immaculate sprite art. They're gonna have like just drawn art or.
Oh.
I wonder if they have unique dialogue for each other. Like, oh God! Oh Jesus! The finest the PS1 has to offer.
Not a WiiWare game, you say?
No. Is that a box release, from what I could gather? Okay.
It's a parry?
Yeah, I think there's a parry button.
Oh, I blocked the banana.
Holy
Oh.
hell.
We have... Okay, no air dashes, so it's not an anime fighter.
Fireball input, fireball input, fireball input.
To look at this and
Forward
say,
attack.
not an anime fighter is. I know what you mean, but.
That's how dumb the genre naming is. Is that it's not based on the medium. Okay, every so often I crouch down and that happens. And I haven't 100% figured out what input does that.
Okay. I don't know what motion that was, but I just kind of moved the stick in all kinds of directions.
Yeah, I've... Oh, I'm like Faust, I guess. I just throw random stuff.
Aha.
I like
get
how
parried.
sometimes she's competent and then she has... that move.
Yeah. All right.
Dark Tetsuya points out
Pretty
this
good,
game
though.
goes for $100 on eBay.
Yep, I
All
believe
right.
it.
I mean, if you're a fan of the games, I imagine you want the complete story, you know.
Don't want to miss a thing.
Just trying to get different super moves to come out.
Good fucking luck.
What?
Oh, it might be SNK
was it?
rules. No invincibility.
Winner! Mifuyu!
Oh. Yeah. Okay, that's Miharu. I think is what they said.
Oh my god, that was just one round?
Round
Yeah.
Oh boy.
fight!
Oh, we are absolutely adjusting the time, the match time on this.
Is it not? Not critical forward? Oh, it is. Will that hit me? No, I just stopped. What?
Magic Meow says, this looks like a Dojin game that would have been released for free on PC in 2008 and have a really dedicated fan
Yeah.
base of about 100 people
Yeah.
playing it still.
God, there was a... I've forgotten its name now. It wasn't a fighting game. It was a beat 'em up. That I remember had like really nice graphics, so I couldn't download it on my 56K... No, it's a 28.8K modem. So it would have taken like all day to download. So I didn't... There we go. Haha.
Oh!
Wow, I'm not pressing anything. That's just the move. That's the whole super. It's 15 hits.
Snick the Porcupine says, this looks worse than that Angel 3x3 Eyes. I think you're thinking of Toki Densho Angel Eyes. Whatever that was called on the PSX that had characters in a bunch of different mixed art styles, like very early PSX 3D with 2D sprites.
Okay.
Because they probably couldn't agree on an art style.
I can't even select anything else. I think the second one is character.
Alright.
And that's... No, wait.
That's-
That wasn't...
well,
That
I
wasn't
can just
it at
load
all.
the state if... No, you got
Okay.
it.
Okay, that wasn't cut. I don't know. Oh, Pureya. Korea, I guess maybe. All right. All right, and I'll be the second kiss on the deity.
Do you see that? The arms go up from one frame to the other. Oh, that rules. Double Cake says that, by the way, they downloaded some big files on crappy internet, and boy, how did I ever too.
Oh, you
Old
could.
phone line internet trying to download like movies at like 320 by 200 pixels. You know.
Yeah.
Fucking
if you never had
28.8K
though, like someone with a 56K modem, it looked blazing fast by comparison.
I downloaded so many AMVs off of Morpheus. That was my peer-to-peer client that I used for piracy back in like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, yeah. So I'm based on, you know, the supers, you know, those moves not having invincibility frames. I'm guessing some of these inputs are gonna be SNK, like half circle back forward and that kind of crap.
Oh, it flashes the screen on counter hits. Great.
I like this big step offense that you're bringing to the table.
Oh, she got Dizzy doing that.
Got Dizzy, or she's cosplaying Dizzy? The sound effect on that.
Shit. It's a rock slide. What?
Oh,
We figured this
this
out.
is an SNK fighter. It's got super jumps.
Oh yeah.
Where you go,
Got
where you go
steps.
like down to up.
Can you? You can't seem to emergency roll.
Yep.
I don't think.
Does it have short hops?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Let's do it. Nah.
I like how long that lasts and doesn't really do that
Yeah.
much damage.
Speak of how long it lasts, every one of these rounds.
Oh.
With
what's
2
your
seconds
name?
left on the clock.
そうそう
Ooh, that angle's bad in this art style.
ラウンド2ファイト
Does it do block chip damage? No? Okay.
So,
Oh, that's weird. Yeah.
I have to raise the question. Now you've had
Right.
hands on this game. Is this any fun?
To a point, if I knew more of how the inputs worked, I think I'd be having more fun.
If I had already dated these girls in the visual novels they come from, I would have more fun with this probably, because then I would there'd be stakes built in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, it does have parries. So people mentioned third strike in the chat.
Yes, Nick the
a good
Porcupine
punch.
says, the time a match in this game takes, you could literally play 2 Street Fighter Third Strike matches.
Yeah.
With the 80 seconds they give you. Which every second appears to be doubled on the timer, so 80 seconds is probably more like 160
Yeah.
seconds.
ウィナーアメリ
Amiri. Uh-huh.
I can't
Really
believe how bad. Why did they do digitized sprites? They could have just done the 3D models. There's.
Maybe they got some really cheap discs to put it on. What was that?
Oh, I think he did like the Morrigan, like forward dash from
Right.
Darkstalkers. Maybe it's just if you know what you're doing, this is like a high combo game, and that's why these
Right.
matches are taking so long.
It feels like it should be that way, but
Maybe it is actually an anime fighter after all, and you just haven't found the hidden depth to it.
I mean, I can't stress this enough. Like, this plays like almost like a King of Fighters. I don't know why I had so much trouble getting like super moves to come out. So, well, not supers, I guess.
Probably because this game's fucking bad. You know,
Well,
hazard
well,
guess.
let's just. You want to go back to the title screen and change the match? Like,
how many characters do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we're almost done.
all right. Yeah, who are you at?
Wait,
I know.
do you have different?
They put the random thing to delineate who comes from what games.
Okay.
I think I. Oh, this is a weird menu.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're only
But
2
that's where
matches in, so...
Yeah. Okay, so you're her.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Oh, yeah,
one of
Dana.
these stages, please.
Yeah. Okay, it's like a night and day version of each.
Yeah. I like it. Okay, loads, and then we get the intro.
Fight on!
Hello,
And
now
we
we
both
got
have
load again.
weapons. Why?
But yeah, I'm wondering if these are like SNK critical art, like kind of inputs for the super moves. You also start with full meter, which is weird.
Look at those anime girls in the background who look so much better.
Yeah. You see 0089?
And an anime dude.
Oh. Well, all right. Are you any match for this?
Oh, there we go.
Taka Chimera in chat says, "All right, everyone, what do you want to order from the McDonald's?" I'll have a big yak, please.
What is this move? Hang on.
I want something to talk about here.
Right.
So what everyone's McDonald orders go. Folk at
I
home
haven't
can
eaten
play
at
along
McDonald's
too.
in I haven't eaten McDonald's in so long I couldn't even say.
That super's really bad. It's so easy to dodge.
Are you also not a big McDonald's eater, Sid?
It's been literal years, but that's because like anything I could want from there, I can get from a place that's in walking distance in Chicago. But before it was just like I was a chicken McNuggets guy. Since it's like my first favorite food as a kid was chicken McNuggets.
Like for me, there's just obviously there's better places I can eat, and I usually do. Like Taco Bell, for example, I consider that to be a better place to eat. But sometimes I'm just craving that shitty McDonald's flavor profile. There's just something about it, the fries in particular. But my burger order, always a Big Mac. So I just get like a large Big Mac combo. And if I'm feeling really hungry, I'll get like that value menu double cheeseburger, which is now $3, which is not much of a fucking value at all if you ask me. I'm also, I think the filet of fish is a sleeper great menu item. I will never say no to a filet of fish. Then, of course, the breakfast menu is a whole other thing. The whole other ball game. The McGriddle versus Egg McMuffin debates.
God damn it, that sucks so bad. I should give up.
I mean, you do get to see a little cat though, so.
Wait, okay, I did it quarter circle back instead, and it did more than that.
I legit
Feel my
cannot get
wrath.
any super special moves to come out as this lady. Oh,
There you go.
there we go. I just had to complain more.
Wow, that was way better than mine.
Well, I could do it. I don't know how I'm doing it. Yeah, is there like absolutely no chip on those? Because that is.
Folk
Well,
pointing
then the
out
matches
that
would be shorter.
because of inflation, McDonald's isn't worth it anymore. Yeah, no, McDonald's is so fucking pricey. It's which is pointless. Which the whole point of McDonald's, the thing I liked about McDonald's back in the day was, wow, a cheeseburger for $1. That's long since.
I couldn't block that.
Oh yes.
What's your fast food of choice, Johnny? What is your fast food
chicken.
Situation in London
Definitely.
town?
Yeah, it would be KFC usually. That's what I would go for, probably. No, like more often these days, I think we tend to just order from local places, not like, you know, chains.
Did I play this character?
I don't think so.
We haven't seen.
I
Yeah.
think I skipped her by mistake.
All right, keep going through these stages. Look for anyone that has like people in the background. I want to see the disparity in art between. Perfect.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I see a person.
I think this is like a 3, I think.
Fight on.
Also, yeah, I forgot drink strawberry milkshake.
Good answer.
Wow, this one has a big hammer.
Round 1. Fight on.
How do people who make like hentai games or whatever, like who also have a company that does fighting games, like
Hell yeah, I'm fucking Striker from Mortal Kombat.
Yes, using a taser straight up.
straight up Gabe Logan over here.
How else is this random schoolgirl supposed to compete against, like, I'm assuming like a shrine goddess of some sort?
Yeah, like, yeah.
Oh, the
make
way
it
her
or
walks is
something.
cool. Yeah, just walk towards me. Look at her. Ah, she's cool. What hentai game is she from? Her scene's that cool? Or it's a rap that she's too cool and she has to stop being cool. I don't know.
You one of the two.
Oh my god, the spray cannon to taser combo.
Knockdown.
Whoa!
Jesus.
Yeah, that was a quick one for once.
Skirt with pockets too.
Round 2.
Who's the AEW wrestler who wrestles like this?
Orange Cassidy.
Yeah! Okay, that one at least seems to be double full circle forward. Whoa! Also, see my character like block. Okay, when I block, I turn around. It looks really confusing. Yeah, I'll put that box down for you.
Looks like a paper bag that you can light it on fire, and then the dog shit inside will.
Oh! Oh, it blew
Oh,
up eventually.
Maybe she's a terrorist in the game she's from. Oh, the march doesn't come by unless I.
By the way, folk in chat, if you're enjoying talking about food in the chat right now, as much as I'm enjoying reading it as well, y'all should join the Discord server, discord.gg/bghof. My favorite channel on our Discord server is a little channel by the name of Fourth Meal, which is just for talking about food. And I'm always happy to hear and argue contentious food opinions on there. Asking about hating fruits, but loving vegetables.
No, if you're not into sweet stuff, I get that.
But I am into sweet stuff. I
Oh,
would
okay.
also refer to myself as someone who has a sweet tooth. I just hate the texture of fruit. I'm fine with it
Oh, okay.
juiced or, you know, in different, like, weird forms that fruit can come in. But it's like, you know, like biting into an apple, I'm just like, blech.
All this stage is from Kiss on my deity.
Fight on.
Who will survive?
This game just needs really grotesque fatalities. That's what it's missing. Is
Fight on.
Oh, it's
wow,
based on
discount
a
Saber on
visual-
the right-hand side. Ay, ay, ay.
If it's based on a visual novel, there's a good chance something incredibly fucked up happens in it, just as a matter of course. That was a fun discourse when Doki Doki Literature Club came out. Like that game does do interesting stuff, and people are like, finally a good visual novel. It's like, have you played any of them?
I
It's
just want
not
this
crazy that something violent happens in one. That's pretty normal, actually. What?
Oh, do that again, please.
Winner! Chelsea!
Oh, her name's Chelsea, I guess.
The
So
goddess
I guess
of,
another question here, among y'all. What are your familiarities individually with visual novels?
Probably very cursory. Like the main ones I've played, and I think these count, is the Ace Attorney games, because they are like 80% visual novel. You know, just with like the investigating stuff. I've only played a few. I'd have to probably only like a 3 or 4 of them. I tend to be more into the the Ace Attorney style, where there is at least some like point and click style adventure gameplay to it, or some of the ones that are built out of like RPG Maker and they'll have puzzles in them. And I did talk about one on the podcast, but check the description on that, because that's not gonna be everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah.
Canon!
How about you, Sid?
Oh, that's the name of the game. I haven't played very many myself, but I did moderate a stream. It used to be on Tuesday nights. What they call off the show, but not Visual Novel Book Club. That's a podcast that I also listen to. That's about a bunch of them. They don't do anymore. But date night streams.
Yes,
That
I
was,
believe we've
friend of the
rated
show,
before. Yeah, DV's vacuum
Yes.
at all.
Yeah, and so I've seen a bunch through there, like Yojimbo, the first one to get translated officially into English, apparently, which was in the early 2000s. So it has, or like mid 2000s, I think. But so it has people saying like, it's a very liberal translation with characters saying things like "You hack sword my heart."
Ugh. There was a time in my life where I was trying very hard to get into visual novels, mostly Yuri visual novels, and I played a whole bunch of them. But then, like, the last great visual novel I played was Our Life Beginning and Always.
Yeah.
Which was not Yuri, but was one of the most choice-driven, so many like ways to define your personality in that game. And Cove Holden, my beloved. I've never crushed on a video game character in the way that I have for this goofy Cove Holden character.
This girl.
And I'm very much looking forward to the Squeakquel game, or spiritual successor, whatever, Our Life, some other subtitle coming soon. Now, you played this character before. Is this the Match Beyond?
But she's doing a different. She's doing a different pose.
Just walk. Yeah. So it's a different version of it. Maybe there's twins.
And she does have some different moves.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't have the lighter move, for example, the flamethrower. Maybe they're twins.
Just got zoning.
They do both have to. Oh jeez. See that face?
Oh, I was too close for the taser?
Yeah, her one has weird range on it. She just seems like a bad version of the previous. Huh?
Oh.
Oh, okay. I was really confused. Like, why didn't the startup hit me? Because it went right where I was, and then how do I get in? Knock down.
I cast gun.
I'm looking at chat. I'm going to say, just for the sake of keeping the stream alive and healthy and monetizable, maybe don't recommend hardcore visual novels right now, at the very least.
Yeah. Now, hardcore wrestling visual novels.
Ooh, yeah, I'd get into that.
Yeah.
There was this developer called Choice of Games, or not developer, a publisher called Choice of Games, and they developed an engine for producing choose-your-own-adventure style games that had like stat tracking and stuff in them. And one of my favorite games that is just like straight up text is a game by the name of Tin Star, where you play as a sheriff in a western town solving problems using a variety of different methodologies depending on what kind of character you're going for. But the same engine, same like visual novel choose your own adventure engine facilitates with a different team of writers though, because like every game had different writers on it. But there was like a wrestling game where where every match was a shoot match.
Round 3.
And you could like customize your wrestler to the extent that, you know, you were cutting the promos as them and defining their personality and their motivations and also the moves and stuff. So I like when CYOA games or visual novels. Another visual novel I'm remembering right now is Lauren, the Amazon Princess, which has like a full-fledged turn-based RPG battle system cooked into it between its visual novel cutscenes and dialogues and choices and so forth. So I guess I'm just using this to point out that I know a little bit more about visual novels than I generally would be assumed to know, I guess.
Yeah, I just something about this version of this character I'm just not understanding. Whoa, because when I get moves to come out, they're strange, and I don't know how. Okay, let me help you out. Oh wait, there you go. Because I had to back out to get in range, but now I was blocking.
I can't tell if she's like blushing like she's embarrassed when she wins, or the shadowing on her face just makes her face look red.
It's hard to tell when the resolution is what it is on the Wii, and then what it is on these digitized sprites.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so I think we've seen everyone now.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the match beyond. This is
right.
Yeah.
Did she say Yare Yare Daze?
Yeah.
Year days. God bless the ring.
All right, may the best Twinkle Queen win.
Misericord, yeah. Misericord could have a fighting game.
Fight up.
I was gonna say, Johnny, you better hope you pick the right one of these characters.
Yeah.
For the benefit of folk at home.
Oh, I think you're like powered up.
Johnny is the schoolgirl on the left. Sid is the sorceress with the pink hair.
Yeah. The classic visual novel's designated hottest character. But if she's too adventurous or assertive for whoever the people are who buy the game, they're like, oh, I want someone with more traditional values who's a little less of a whore in these visual novels with sex scenes in them.
I thought that was going to do more damage. I'll be honest. I thought you had them there for a second, Johnny.
Not the box move! No! The bag or whatever it is.
I think you may have made a tactical error here, Johnny. I think you should have gone with that girl who was like Faust, who could toss items out at a rapid pace. They're the one you had the quickest rounds as, or was it this girl? I guess this girl probably had the quickest rounds, didn't she?
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I like how it doesn't recolor her for the super move.
That's a mark of quality right there. When the palette changes, aren't consistent.
Yeah, take that. Oh,
Brutal.
You're no match against the power of giant breasts.
Some say the flame wall is still going on in the corner to this day, right now.
Turned out I didn't have a twinkle in my eye after all.
So, if I can bring up the scoreboard, I believe that puts Sid at 4 to Johnny's 0. So we have a winner for the night already.
Yeah.
And we will now play their victory screen.
Wow. I wonder how many points people put on me this time compared to last time.
I guess we'll find out. I don't know how to...
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
You'll wrangle the poll for me right now. We still have to get through the other 2 games. We can't just end it early.
Right.
So... so we'll switch back to 4x3 so that Sid can pick their final game for tonight.
All right. Well, I mean, we were just playing an SNK game, so let's play one for real. NeoGeo Battle Coliseum.
That is Coliseum in this game spelled Coliseum, which really fucked me up in trying to find it because that is not how I am familiar with spelling the word Coliseum. But, you know, what the fuck do I know? Shut up! Okay, let's get this launched. And again, full save on hand for this one. You're welcome. I don't know what that entitles us to, what characters are unlocked that would not be unlocked by default. But
yeah, I think there are boss characters in this, and maybe those.
Well, if you can parse out who the boss characters are, don't pick them for the final match. That is my mandate.
Sure. All right. SNK play more. Kind of a rough era for them.
No rougher than today.
Well, differently rough era. Hi.
You know that classic NeoGeo character. Have we played this in Fight Night before? Probably not.
Nah.
I looked on the list and didn't see it though.
Okay, then yeah.
We did do SVC Chaos.
I guess all these fighting games just blend together for me at a certain point, honestly.
Oh, Racism from World Heroes. That's good.
Funny thing
these
is the guy behind that mask is like a Bishi looking guy.
Yeah.
NeoGeo Battle Coliseum.
There we go. Right, let's check the options. Okay, that all seems good. There's a button.
Provocation.
Oh, okay.
I can't change mine.
Well,
How do you mean?
press select. Stuff was going a bit weird when you were... Yeah, you're player 1 this time, Sid.
Oh, wow. That's strange. Nothing seemed to happen. Oh, I guess you just pressed start before I did. Okay.
Change. No idea what command does. And I think I want to go in here.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Which you prefer?
Yeah. But can we get some like, yeah, let's really fuck those pixels up.
Yeah.
Wow,
Ooh,
they
let's
both
equal
look
it up.
awful. Both these options look downright dog shit. Let me look at real quick the graphics. I'm using software rendering, which is my preference.
It's
And here's your color edit stuff. It might just be because this is the home version.
Yeah, I mean they did also crap them up a bit for the home releases at this time.
Like the Xbox 360 version of this. I'm gonna guess arcade.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
it
really.
arcade or tag play?
I bet it's arcade versus. I'm really digging the music on that menu, by the way.
Character select.
2 characters at a time. And a whole fucking ton of them.
Yeah,
Let's see, that's 36 characters. Not counting the ones who are off screen, by the way.
I'll do the new characters.
Oh, I picked one of them. Okay. Yeah, okay, you also picked Yuki. Oh.
Alright, well, I'll go Vi first. Oh.
Wow.
Geometric shapes.
No escape.
Okay, they have an original intro. Oh, I like that idle animation on it.
Yeah. Yeah, take that. Yeah, so she's like a NeoGeo fangirl. Like her little portable thing, that's a NeoGeo pocket she has.
Right.
Oh, that move did a lot.
Yeah, how about that? Chesto, buddy.
This guy on the right, is this Samurai Shodown? Is that?
Yeah.
Tamaru. Yeah.
His sprites look
the
at least
guy.
a little better than the sprites for this original character made for this
Yeah.
game, Yuki.
Yeah.
Like a lot of frames, but yeah, like the pixel stuff is a bit weird.
Tell me these matches don't go to 2 rounds. Tell me it just ends when...
I don't think it. Yeah, we'll see.
Marker. Well, they might appear.
You win.
I'm not boy.
Pride? Oh god, that's an awful.
that is...
How many red flags can one man have?
he's left me a lot to think about.
Okay.
Do me a favor, by the way. Go off screen with the character select. Yeah,
that's
there's
where the bosses are.
there's a column of boss characters there.
Oh.
We'll go for
I'm on the other
Robert.
side.
And let's go for Rock.
Alright. Hayate. And Mr. Let's go for blonde men. Most
Gotta have a
canceled
theme.
people on the planet.
But yeah, the Xbox 360 version of this, I think it's like not only is it that smooth setting from that menu, it's like even worse smoothing.
Is that possible?
Well, yeah, I think what it was is they're like, oh, we're putting this on a HD system, so we need to really blend these sprites. It just looks awful.
Just do nearest neighbor, motherfuckers.
Go on, do your double Repukins.
Louise PSC says, "Whoa, fish AI." Yeah. Eat your heart out, Activision. Eat your heart out, Infinity Ward.
Very well.
Yeah. Hey!
Was that Robert from King of Fighters, by the way?
Yes.
Yes.
That was his like later look. I think in like 11. He was like, I'm done with the ponytail.
Do you remember that video that goes? It's called Robert from King of Fighters.
Of
And-
course I do.
Oh shit! It's Robert from King of Fighters.
No. It's do, which is not. Robert doesn't do that in the games. He doesn't go do.
Character select.
Yeah, no, I tried to make a Robert edit based on that a long time ago. Alright, of course, Iori the boy. And I'm gonna go Shermie.
I think Shermie has such a cool design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's fun. I'm glad she's back again in games now.
Just in time. Oh, this is Garo Terry. All right. The assault, okay.
Now, Garu, Mark of the Wolves, the original, the arcade original, one of the fighting games I actually like. Because it, very much strikes me as a Third Strike, like.
Yeah, that's usually what it's compared to. Okay. Now, the problem is I actually do not know how to play as Shermie.
Don't worry, I don't know how to play as anybody in this game. I'm just kind of making shit up.
But there's also another SNK game I like. Real Bout
Finally
Fatal
made it.
Fury.
Friends.
That's the one that has the lanes in it. For whatever reason, I like that more than any of like the King of Fighters,
Oh, weird.
regular Fatal Furies at all. By the way, thank you for the raid, Arbitrary Water. Don't mind us. We're just stuck into the Battle Coliseum. I don't know. Theoretically, I should like the SNK approach more than the just as based on the fact it's 4 buttons versus like the usual 6 that I struggle with.
The inputs are quite a bit more demanding, though.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
anything that requires
That's
like
the gift of-
combo strings and whatnot. Strings in general, you know. It's
Wow, really had you down on the last hit on Yori, though.
話にならんな今日
all right. Let's see this fucking art.
Yeah, this art's rough. Like, it's the drawing's not bad. It's the coloring that's real weird on those.
It's
has
just so
Dragon Ball Evolution
incongruent with
energy.
everything else. That's my problem with it.
Yeah,
That sticks out.
Oh,
and shows
this
up.
is
Even compared to this art here.
yeah. Well, this is all like clashing of stars. Okay. I never remember what game this character's from.
I see Tung Fu
And
Ru, and
this guy.
all I can think of
Yeah.
is the Master is Fighter, and the character in that game
Yeah.
that is. I guess half the characters in that game are just ripped from, you know, fucking SNK games.
Oh, wow. These characters are smooth.
Yep. Oh, there's Freeman in the back.
This girl needs a piece of toast in her mouth to really just complete
Yeah.
being a completely fucking generic anime schoolgirl.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This is the one I always never remember. Oh. Flexible though,
Whoa.
damn. I think, trying to remember if this is a Last Blade or a Samurai Shodown character. This guy, the Lance.
Washizuka? Oh, this guy, I have no idea.
Yeah, Azura.
It doesn't feel like a Last Blade character. I feel like that's fairly pared back.
Paul S. in chat says it's Last Blade, by the way.
Aha.
Oh, Aggressors of Dark Comet. We played that, and I didn't remember that the girl's from there.
Oh, she looks very different here. This is a new sprite for sure. Like, look at the animation on that is beautiful though.
And Crunkman 2000 says, I don't know which character, but is from the NeoGeo 64 Samurai Showdown. I guess that was
the
an
last guy,
Asura
then.
character, or
Like, yeah. Yeah, there's some very obscure picks in this.
Thanks, Trunk Man.
Trying to remember if this is Hanzo from World Heroes. I think it is.
I think so, yeah.
Huh? Did I do a super move? Was it you?
I won?
Yeah, whatever hit I did I did not
I
agree
thought I
with
was
me.
doing a not very good job. Oh, geez, I need a break.
No breaks on Fight Night.
Character select.
The action never stops, never sleeps.
Akari. Wee.
Is Athena gonna be in this game?
I want to say she is, but we'll see.
Jatsu84, by the way, confirms
That's
or
Leona.
speculates that the dude was from World Heroes,
That was
as
Fuma.
is
Okay.
Fuma.
Yeah,
here.
Fuma I know is for sure.
Damn, that one soldier in the back is jacking his dick.
Oh yeah, Clark from the Yukari Warriors. Or that Clark's the other guy. That's Ralph. Clark Steele and Ralph Nader.
Oh, isn't that the lady with the
Yeah.
whip, with the blue hair in the back? Is she not
No,
a selectable
no.
character in this?
That's not Whip,
No.
that's Leona. Whip
Yes.
has like a full military outfit.
Yeah, and a gun. Which point I might name myself Gun, if that was the case. Leona seems pretty upset. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe she's dealing with like Orochi stuff right now.
Right. And this is this guy filming. All right. This is
Hey,
for training
cameraman,
materials.
turn left.
He's
To
actually
your
not
right,
here
I
for
guess.
us. There's something going on. Actually, we're at like a press conference.
There we go. This is like the one of the few characters from those Hyper NeoGeo 64 games that got carried over. They really like this design, and I get it.
I love women who wear blue outfits with open backs so they have tattoos on their back.
I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah.
And Japan.
Also, yeah, very Order of Coliseum coded as well.
Yeah.
Alright,
Ah,
Get up.
Kadash.
get out the big big guns. Oh yeah, Sharky's favorite. Represent. Cyber Woo.
I know several people
Alright.
who claim K is their favorite fight game character.
Oh man,
He's a
get
cool
it.
dude.
Yeah, he's a win lever.
Okay. So this is
Oh hey, this is a first. This is uncensored jiggle on Fight Night for my. Because last time it was, she was nerfed.
Oh, this is the one where she has like the sneaker ninja shoes. Which one was that? Her look that's also in Street Fighter 6, I think, is her Fatal Fury look.
Yeah, I forget. One of the Fatal Fury games, she does have like a slightly different look, where it's more of like a waist cape look, which is actually
Right.
my favorite outfit. Like, look, I get it, but I always find my weird because she's supposed to be like pure and whatnot, but then her whole thing is like, here's my win screen, I'm going to show you my butt. And this is apparently
Which is
traditional ninja gear I'm wearing, which is like, I forget if it's in 13 or if it's in SVC Chaos, but a couple of characters comment on like, what, you know, why are you wearing such skimpy stuff? She's like, no, this is my traditional gear.
Right.
I'm like, okay, sure, bye. Go bother Andy. I'm sure he'll deny being in a physical relationship with you if you want.
When did they go? Though, like, they should really shake it up and add a guy who's in this outfit. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, we already had
Angie
the...
Mito.
We had the quick... What is it? No, not... What was it called? SNK Heroines?
Right.
We
The
need
Cat
the...
League game. Yeah.
Yeah, we need the Heroes version of that. We got Femmed Terry. Now we need, like... I don't know what the other name for... What would it be? Masked? Not masked. Oh no. Someone help me out.
For what?
Like Rule 34, but going from
gender.
Oh,
female to
poor
male.
K. Look at this. They did this.
Oh,
voice
dear.
so dirty.
Oh, they made Kay look like a dirtbag main character from an 80s OVA. Oh man. Ah,
Mr. Big.
jeez. Ah, I'm sorry, everyone. picking Mudman. Fine, Marco's there. Right, listen. If I just win with Marco, then we'll never have to actually see Mudman.
Good luck.
Oh.
Wow, hell of a stage background here.
Oh, hey, it's playing my song.
I'm trying to remember. I think Mr. Big. I want to say he's from Art of Fighting, Mr. Big. I could be wrong though.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think so.
Hard to keep track at some point.
There's a lot of video games.
Oh, is this just mashing heavy attack? Oh, okay. Well.
Oh, it's like Ballerina. No, sorry, Bushido Blade all over again.
I'm keeping track of the robot. You got away from them again.
Oh, that's
Not
good.
in danger anymore. Oh no, they came back.
Okay, I forget what move it is, but there is a move where you get to see under the mask, and he does not look what you'd expect.
Right, yeah. Also, yeah, Paulus in chat says, yeah, Mr. Big's from Art of Fighting. I had Art of Fighting Anthology on PS2, and then I played Art of Fighting 1 for a second and then 2 for a second. I'm like, yeah, I'm only going to play 3. But I only beat it with Kasumi. Alright, well, Evil's dead.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
okay.
good.
Wow, nice.
I'm surprised that worked.
Come on now.
Oh! Whatever that was. Oh, right, I had enough characters left still. Got all about Mr. Big. Messed up.
Heyo! You win!
Yeah. Yeah!
Oh, wow.
They call me
Lady on the right
Mr. Big. That's B-I-G. Burn into your memory.
Yes, sir.
Do you think people have problems spelling big? Is that like the main thing in front of his mind?
Let's see. Yeah. Nakaruru. Otaru. She really loves her brother. That's all I know about her.
Chonre.
Yeah. They're from one of the Real Bout games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Spikeman750 says, I'm surprised to put Mudman in of all the World Heroes reps. Yeah.
If only we got Rasputin.
Mm-hmm.
No escape! Fight!
Does the bird have a hitbox?
You can make it attack. I just haven't figured out how yet. There we go.
There you go.
But can you attack the bird to not like knock its ass
No.
out?
Oh, no.
What the?
Well, if it isn't the Blowjob Brothers.
Yeah, I don't think they were like the main villains, but they were like villain characters in one of the games. Maybe they worked for, was it Krauser? The guy with the pink purpley hair?
Oh, with the mustache. The long hair.
Yeah, who has like the classical music on the stage.
Wolfgang Krause.
Yes, Wolfgang, yeah.
What?
Now I remember talking to Megumi-tan, they of Virtual Lab, who had worked on some Aero games before Virtual Lab on the Virtual Boy. And one of them was like Quiz something or other, and one of the characters in the game was one of these two girls. It was either Hotaru or Nakaruru. It was like a clear like a send up of that.
Okay,
popular.
probably Nakaruru based on the time frame.
Yeah, this would have been like early 90s. They were telling me about
Yeah,
like
yeah.
how they felt like having that
Hotaru-
character not getting sued was like getting away with it. or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And then they said something about
Hotaru
how
is-
SNK like introduced the character who's like the successor character, I guess the Hotaru or whatever, or like some character who was like supposed to be like her sister or something, because they were so mad at the fans for looting
Yeah.
Nakoruru, and so they were like basically like trying to like bury that character, just to try and like clean up their image or something like that. I don't remember all the specifics, but it was like tangential to the interview that I was conducting with them about Virtual Lab and their life story. So
Yeah, I don't know why Nakoruru is like one of the most popular female SNK characters for some reason.
He's so pure of heart. Oh, Jesus.
Oh no!
oof.
Maybe everyone just really likes the bird, but they don't want to tell SNK that's the case. Okay, did I pick everyone from this side? No.
I don't think so, because you picked the same character as me for one of them.
We haven't seen the
Hey, there
thing
she
yet.
is.
There's Athena. Oh yeah, you get actual original Athena in this game.
By the way, Dash No Chris says Jin Chongshu and Jin Chongre were bosses in Fatal Fury 3
There we
after
go.
Krauser's quote-unquote death in Fatal Fury 2.
Right.
Oh
There
my
she
god,
is.
these sprites.
Yeah.
Athena's
Compared
name
to the
is
sprites
Magic.
in the background, this looks so fucking bad. Turn
Yeah.
off this soft filter bullshit. This looks so fucking
Yeah.
shitty.
Well, also,
Yo.
Oh, at the
Cool
very
Cool
least,
Town from Cool Tune on
don't make the
Dreamcast?
background sprites look so nice. But yeah, this Athena sprite is the like secret boss from SVZ Chaos.
Right.
But
If
in
you go
that
to
game,
heaven, yeah.
yeah, in that game, she doesn't actually have normals, so these are all like new animations for her. Because in the like Super Plus hack where she's playable, all the face buttons just do super moves. Okay, hopefully we get to see a what's the name of it? His pretzel motion move.
I can't do that shit. Not on purpose, at least.
No, no, not seeing it now.
Oh, this is Moria. Okay, this isn't. This is one of the many fighting game
Yeah, Rise of
characters
Storm,
with a
Fake
terminal
Quest.
disease.
Yeah. Hey, that's my pose.
I can't believe she would steal that from you, Johnny. That's gimmick infringement.
Yeah.
All right. So the boss character is it different on the right side from the?
No,
did you
there's
pick
just like an invisible.
Sunfuru? Yeah, it's invisible.
Tenfuru
I
has not
didn't
been
pick
played yet, so this is the first we'll be seeing of them.
Okay, let me just double check.
You haven't. Yeah, I
everyone.
don't think you picked Kim Kap-1.
Yeah, I did. Definitely
Yeah,
played
Kim,
Kim.
I remember Kim earlier.
Wow. Did I win that one? Okay. Did you pick Mizuchi?
I haven't touched any of the bosses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we should show off the bosses
Let me check
before
your
the match
side.
beyond.
Okay. Well, I'm picking those two. So. Yeah, you're one short because you picked the same character. as
Oh,
me
I
for
don't
one
think
of
we've
them,
seen
so-
a Kairi.
Oh, yeah, I did. I picked her earlier. Okay, so yeah, it's just the the top boss character.
Yeah, we did do. Did we do Lee?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I picked everyone on the left. So it's
Ah.
just the top boss character is the only one. Not. Yeah.
All right.
I just watched one of my soundproofing tiles I put up earlier today fall off the wall.
Hmm.
Huh.
You're not paying it union rates, or?
No escape.
Wait, is that guy on the left that one Arakai character, Rao? The
Bao. Yeah.
Bao?
That's probably the influence. Because most Japanese media, in some form or fashion, is influenced by his work and mainly JoJo's. Like, I forget his name. Ben. It begins with Ben in King of Fighters, but he's like a massive JoJo's reference. He's basically like Polnareff from Part 3.
Benimaru?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this guy.
Yeah. Yorochi. Okay, I know what that move is.
Oh, it's tiling poorly. That's what that move is. What the fuck is going on? Well, maybe if they apply even more smoothing, it'll cover it up.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. I forgot his sword move is really cool.
Well, it got real dark for a second there. Apropos of absolutely fucking nothing.
Hey.
You win!
And yeah, Jackie Wags mentioned some Capcom characters like Rose from Street Fighter Alpha.
Yeah.
It's just Lisa. I mean, and Guile.
Yeah.
Guile is just...
What's his name?
I mean, it's not just
Krauser
his
from
hair.
Part 2.
Yeah, which people don't like to admit. Some people say it's other characters, but like, no, that's who he was based off.
All right,
Okay,
so
so
go with
this
your
is-
fave characters. And Johnny, you're on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
No,
No, I'm on the left.
No, Sid's on the left. Johnny's on the right.
Yeah.
Okay. It's hard when we're bouncing back and forth between games.
Gisu.
All right. May the best Battle Coliseum win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now Marco lost last time with me, but I'm gonna chalk that one up to racism from Mudman, bringing him down.
Get ready! No escape!
Are you okay?
Wow, they look like
Gun!
they're floating off the ground in this stage, if you look at their feet.
Stay back.
Fine.
Yeah, your
I don't
gun
know.
may shoot bullets, but I have you outranged with my shockwave I send through the ground. It's always fucked up when guns in fighting games don't shoot across the entire screen when there's somehow a short-range or mid-range weapon. And also when they're not just one-hit kills. I
I remember,
personally believe fighting games would be improved if every character with a gun just all it took was one shot to kill their opponent. Bushido Blade figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
Yeah, so
geez,
spoilers,
wow.
Terry is the actual character I can play in these games.
But Janet from Virtua Cop in Fighters Megamix, her gun input was like the longest one in the game, but it did like so much damage.
I remember playing a lot of her in the Tiger Gamecom version of Fighters Megamix, where you can just infinite
Wow.
loop her pistol.
Character select!
All right, so
Well, there
Johnny
you go.
won.
I did it.
Johnny gets a point on the board. I mean, there's still no coming back. There's only one game left, but at the very least, we do get to show Johnny's win screen. And I
Here
believe
we go by
that
double
leaves
Jeopardy
us-
rules.
I believe that leaves us one more game. What will that
Mhm.
game be, Johnny?
All right, so I'm gonna mix it up. My final game is a Nintendo Wii game. It is Tatsunoko versus Capcom All Star something at the end.
All stars.
Let me look up Tatsunoko versus Capcom Ultimate All Stars.
Yes,
Goofball.
because this is technically a revision because the original was Japan only.
I remember
It's,
playing a bit of this at some point. I also remember playing Tatsunoko Fight on the PS1 and that game being kind of fun. Despite not recognizing any of the
Yeah.
characters because I'm not really a Tatsunoko watcher. I don't really get into too much of that.
Oh.
But
Oh yeah, I didn't know any of the characters from this when I first played.
And they don't have Speed Racer in this.
Dash
You
No
can
Chris
use-
says Tatsunoko versus Capcom is an anagram for pure gold. No, that's just not accurate. There's just very few letters in common actually between those.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Man.
We'll
I think you'll need to check your spelling on that one. You'll find.
but
This is the game. That's like the go-to game I think of, where it's like, you can just do graphics in a simple style that like upscale really well instead of whatever happened with MVC Infinite.
yeah. But it's a miracle this game even came out outside of Japan.
Yeah.
They had to do a
I'm
lot of
kinda
work to get
confused.
all these licenses. Because the big problem with the first one not coming out was just, yeah, outside of Japan, it's not one company that has the rights to these characters. It's like 10.
Yeah, Aiden's making the Hunter x Hunter Tag Fighter and Impact.
Oh.
Hell
But,
yes.
But yeah, in terms of gameplay, and I'm sure 100% I'm going to get some flack for this, but this is actually my favorite playing versus game. I'm not saying it's for good reasons.
With a gun in it.
Yeah, it does have a lady with a gun in it, yeah. I will say the original opening that some of is in the clips here was the better one, because it was like a fully animated thing. And this is kind of just a
clip show.
Make do.
This is perfectly balanced verse. Well,
by the way, Ryu, I think you make a great addition to. Absolutely,
yeah, some,
impossible to read the text on screen quick enough, and I'm a speed reader.
Some big Persona 5 vibes from the soundtrack. Wow, this is Persona 5 genre of music. Yeah.
I will say though, I believe my mum recognized the bird Sentai superheroes. They're like one of the oldest characters in this. Oh, there's the Ataman.
Yeah. The Beautiful Woman was also a wacky Hanna-Barbera cartoon villain. There she is, Saki from the Capcom quiz game.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird deep pull, but I appreciate them because it's a lady with a gun.
Yeah.
Frank West.
It's Frank West in the portrait, but I'm going to spoil it in game. I think they couldn't get the they couldn't get the physical actor for Frank West, so they got his non-union equivalent when you see his in-game model. It looks nothing like him. It's really weird. Okay.
Now, this should be another complete save situation, so...
Yeah. Let's have a quick...
Nintendo.
Okay. Oh, right, that's the B button. Yeah. it's I'll say, when I played this, I mostly use a GameCube controller, where the A button is kind of in the bottom middle. Alright. Yep, that's on default. Yes, we have sound.
Oh, good.
Light,
heavy, A medium. What?
I'm gonna wanna rebind that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Certainly some inspired choices for default controls here.
Oh, I kind of get it if you were on a GameCube controller.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna set this as P. And I'll put this as light, heavy, medium, P. And Z can be...
Oh.
Nope.
I didn't think that...
Oh, and then you backed out again.
Okay, so... Okay, all right, I'm going... Okay.
Oh, right, P is partner. So I'll put...
Okay.
I'll keep this as... P. There we go.
Sure.
Okay. Right. Take us to that versus.
There we go.
To make you pick the stage first and character second. Very strange. Okay, we need to count how many characters are here. So start with Ryu. Or do it whatever way you want to do it works too.
$26.
Okay, I'll start to the left of the.
But we'll be doing
start to the right.
Probably 13 to 14 matches, which I'll explain why it's a variable number when we get to it. Let's start with Ryu.
Oh, okay.
And then start with Ken.
I'm just gonna do this. Oh, I remember why. Yeah,
Yeah.
because of the big boys.
Yeah.
Frank.
I've covered conflicts.
Yeah. Frank's interesting in this because he does share some stuff with his Marvel's Capcom 3 appearance, but he has some very different moves. And yeah, he looks like Nico Bellic in this game.
Yeah.
So yeah, so very simplified. It's instead of 6-button, it's 3-button inputs for like all the moves.
Wow,
And yeah, like-
5,383,000
Yes,
damage. Billion. Fucking stupid numbers.
Oh yeah.
Can you get up to 1 trillion damage?
Oh, if I remembered what I was doing. Hang on, let me talk. Like they had to have a specific input for that. And yeah, sadly no Samurai Pizza Cats in this game. And apparently that was a license they were looking into. And was just that was the one that they couldn't get. Oh god, what is that Frank voice?
I'm Frank West.
It's Alan from Spider Friends. Yes.
What?
Ryu, what direction was that?
$1778, a hell of a year.
Oh shit, that was Maximum Spite. Ah.
Remind
Yeah, if you could do that input-
says, I
could do that
swear
input again, I'll
that
let you do
Frank's
it."
VA might have showed up in another pretty niche Capcom title, that being Auto Modelista.
Ah. Ah.
But yeah, he's got like the zombie moves that Jill had in Marvel's Capcom 2, where they'll come from like different parts of the screen.
What? Oh, wow.
Yeah, one sec, I want to see if we go into this. Nope. Wrong menu. Okay.
Oh, wait, does it just show it in... Oh.
I think so,
Huh?
yeah. If
What
you
was-
pause Sid. Yes, if you just wanted to leave it up at the top there.
Huh.
Oh, the zombie!
Also, I realized I need to move the chat up again
But yeah, if
because
you-
of the
if
heads
you-
displayed at the bottom. Sorry.
Hang on, Sid. If you go to it again and scroll. So yeah, you have to hold Z. Yeah, keep going. Is it Dead Yes. I think it's either Dead Rising or Zombie Charge. So if you could try and do one of those, I'll let you hit it. Okay, yes, it's the other one. It's the
Wow.
Zombie Charge.
That's my game.
Yeah.
Don't wear it out. Dead Rising.
Yeah, so do the Zombie Charge.
Nope.
Nope, no, not quite. Yeah, it's the half circle.
Wow. You can pick Frank and do it.
I will
Okay.
say that chat's pretty active for this one. Too active for me to keep up with. So.
Let's see, Dark Tatsu. Is the implication this is a bad game? No.
No.
Yeah, it's fight night. Not every game is bad on fight night. So we did have some stinkers tonight, boy howdy.
Yeah. Right,
Okay.
got a Yellow Man's Workshop.
Well, I might as well do this now.
Yep.
Batsu, not the rival
Batsu.
schools character I would have gone with. Can you guess which one I would have gone with, Johnny? And or Sid?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know the name, but yes.
Akira, the biker girl.
No. Biker Girl's who I would go for.
My girl is cool
think-
and all. But no, it's-
Ron?
Yeah, Asuka. No, it's on her team though. She's like the like delinquent spider girl. It's got the
Ah.
You're
mask and
actually
the chain.
incorrect. It's the American girl with the boxing moves.
Wow.
That's the girl I would.
That okay, I was expecting that. Is it Tiffany?
Tiffany.
Something like
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I really like
So, yeah,
rival
so-
schools.
So there's these two big characters. This is the big mech fins from. Oh god, I'm gonna forget the name of this game.
Lost Planet.
Lost
That's what I
Planet.
was-
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, they don't tag, and they have like armor on hits. But what's fun is some characters have throw supers, and they have unique animations when they do the throw supers against these characters. Yeah, go Friender.
Ouch. You know, by having Kashan in this game, it's like they have Mega Man regular. Because that's just the same backstory.
Yeah, I see. After this, I started watching some Tatsunoko stuff, so I did watch like some version of Kessen.
I saw the live action one. That one was definitely directed by a guy who did music videos. What I can say about that one.
What more needs to be said?
Shinkyo Amehon. Alright.
Alright, let's go for Alex.
There's my girl. There's Masaki. She was the
Yeah.
one I played as when I played this game. She was always on my team.
Yeah, Tekken Man Blade. My first exposure to that was playing a ROM of the Game Boy game.
And yeah, I actually did start watching the original Tekken Blade anime because of this game. I should get back to that because I was enjoying it. Alex,
Hey.
remember when you were going to be the new protagonist?
Yeah, that worked out for him. Now he's got replaced by a fucking PMC guy. Can't believe that shit. I'd have rather Alex had taken. I'd rather just have doubled down, triple down on Alex. 'Cause I fucking hate the design of that
yeah.
that douchebag from fucking.
Luke.
Luke.
Yeah.
Luke from Streets.
Yeah.
I do like Luke's voice actor though. He is.
Oh, Alex Lee's great.
Yeah. All right.
Need to get a clip of that clip of him as Luke saying "Beast Mode, baby" and putting it in for Jishu in Dynasty Warriors Origins. 'Cause it's the same actor. I played Beautiful Joe once. I didn't understand how to play it, so I was terrible, and I just eventually gave up.
Yeah, that's about my experience with it. I think I made it like
Yeah.
3 stages into it in 2004 or 5 or 3, whatever year it came out.
I like it. It's definitely a hard game. Whoa!
What?
Well, it worked.
Last back. All right, Saki, take it home.
Take this.
See, this is an anime fighter because it's got mid-air dashes.
Oh, that seals it. I mean, the anime characters didn't make it an anime fighter.
No. For a long
That's not
time,
what it means.
people did not know what it meant, and for a while, that's how people used it. But yeah, it's more married to the mechanics of it, which is funny because it means that like one of the Capcom versus games is actually the first anime fighter. It's one of those subgenres that people have tried to rename, and it's just
Never
no
taken.
one's been able to. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yes. Yeah, so there are cinematic supers in this.
Why'd you have to do it to my girl Saki, though?
Nah, it's just how cool Tekman Blade is. I'm sorry. Alright.
Select your heroes.
Let's see.
I like how Rolls thing kind of looks like
yeah.
he's holding a knife.
You get Mega Man Volnut in this.
What a nutter.
Soki? Why do you pronounce that Saki? That's Soki. You fool.
I gotta be Joe the Condor. I don't know much about this bird show, but Joe the Condor seems cool. I think he's like the bad boy of the group.
Yeah. Louis says, I guess the jumping a lot fighter didn't catch on. Air dash him up.
I don't remember what
Yeah.
Tatsunoko anime it is. It may be the one with the bird people, where there's like an episode of one of their shows where they're doing like a Romeo and Juliet thing, where it's like this love that can never happen between like a man and a woman who actually turn out to be who discover that they are robots with bombs planted inside of them, and so when they go to embrace each other, they both explode. And the superheroes on the scene are just like, wow, that was fucked up. That really sucked that we couldn't save them. In its original Japanese, and there's an English dub of it where they completely rewrote it to have a happy ending in like the 80s or 90s, whenever they would have localized it. And as soon as they're about to blow up, as soon as the animation is getting to the part where they're about to fucking explode, it just cuts away to some like little robot helper character being like, boy, I'm sure glad everything turned out all right and that they're happy together. And legendary scene, legendary bit of localization from back in the day. I don't remember the name of the anime, but I'll have it in the YouTube annotation. For the YouTube folk, I'll make sure I find that clip.
Oh yeah, there's a lot about this game. I don't remember how to do stuff.
Trashiest Possum Flint says, fun fact, Phoenix Wright wasn't included in the Ultimate All-Stars version because they couldn't figure out how to balance his objection attack because of the difference in speech bubble size between English and Japanese, and only figured it out by Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Also, fun fact, the Samurai Pizza Cats are going to be in this game entirely from the American branch of Capcom because the original series wasn't that popular in Japan, but sadly they couldn't get the rights settled, unlike with the rest of the anime. Capcom once again bent over backwards to clear.
Yeah, that part I knew about. They couldn't get Samurai Pizza Cats. Didn't know Phoenix Wright was meant for this, but it does kind of make sense because this is essentially proto Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Like when you see them side by side, you see like, oh yeah, this is the same engine, and it has like the way the like launch in the air tag combos work is very MC3. I've actually forgot what the input is to do that because I've done it a couple of times.
Oh.
Yeah. Thankfully, this is probably the fine game we play with the easiest like super inputs today.
Dashnokra says, Kaguka Ninja Tai Gatchaman, localized in English as Battle of the Planets, with the wannabe R2-D2 robot Z-Zark-7, or 7-Sark-7, added in all to narrate wash the violence out of the original material. Oh, we haven't seen Chun-Li yet?
No.
Or Morrigan, for that matter.
Yeah, it's the lady's turn.
Ladies.
All right.
But yeah. Donjon-Jo's from Yanaman. And this character seems to be like big in the zeitgeist in Japan because I feel like her and her minions are like the inspiration for a lot of
I've definitely seen
archetypes.
her around specifically. I've definitely seen a lot of iconography of her.
Yeah, there's like Secret and Mana characters who, when you see their concept art, it's like, oh no, these are clearly the basis. I'll do it again. Don't worry. I'll do a spin. Well, if I could do the input right. I cannot play Chun-Li.
Trashy's Passing says that Waluigi and Wario are kind of based on Doronjo's minions. That's why Wapeach was sketched out, and also why they dropped her, because it was too obvious a reference. Well, the time is now, after the whole Bowsette thing, at this point.
Yeah.
Where all systems go, if you ask me. Man, people sure went wild for that Bowsette, didn't they? That was an interesting, like, 2 or 3 months.
Yeah. I mean, it's never really gone. Like, every so often you'll see people do, like, cosplay or do fan art and stuff. It was funny finding out after the fact. Nintendo put out some, like, cut concept art and things like that for Mario Odyssey. And they actually did sketch out an idea of Bowser taking over Peach's body. It was a very different look they went for, but it seems they actually did have pretty much the same idea. Oh, you didn't fall for it. I don't know how you didn't fall for it. But you did fall for it.
I was waiting for something. I was blocking, expecting something to happen.
Oh, yeah, I think that was a counter. Super.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going through it.
Left.
Yeah, I'm not keeping track at all. It's only been 5 matches. If there's 26 characters, you're picking 2 per match.
Yeah.
Then that's a number.
So I know we got regular Tekkaman.
I think it's from Olimar, right?
Did you do 0?
Yes.
Okay.
And Yaruman. Karas we haven't done. And the Patsuman.
Yeah, you've...
I'll do Karas. So...
I'll pick Patsu. And also one more big boy.
Yeah. Oh, I think this is from Onimusha Dawn of Dreams. Yeah.
One of these days, I will play the Onimusha games.
They're all actually decently different.
Yeah,
I really like Onimusha 2, just resurrecting a famous Japanese actor who had died like a decade or 2 prior to the game, just to use his likeness. Well before, you know, American movie films were doing that shit. Where we're just digging up the corpses of long dead actors to fill roles.
Yeah.
True trendsetters in Japan.
You know, it's strange because I remember the preview for. I actually played the games in like almost reverse order. I played Onimusha 3, then 2, then 1, and then Dawn of Dreams, I think. No, I played 3, 2, Dawn of Dreams, and then 1. I remember. Because I'm like, oh, it's the only one I haven't played, so sure. If you beat Onimusha 1, you get a trailer for Onimusha 2, and Jubei looks completely... He's like based more off of his movie depictions, where he has an eye patch and doesn't look like that guy at all. And so it's like a later decision they made to base it off the actor.
When did they decide to have the best fucking opening song I've ever heard in a video game, which is Hotei's Russian Roulette? Because whenever they made that decision, that was a good moment. That was a good decision they made. Russian Roulette.
Alright.
One of these days, when we start doing our live shows, when we start having panels, I will come out to Russian Roulette by Hotei. Johnny, what's your favorite Hotei song?
Oh, Frill.
Yeah,
It's the only one I
of
know
course it
by
is.
name. Aside from, you know, the obvious Battle Without Honor or Dignity. I think that's what it's called.
Battles without
hold on.
honor, humanity.
Oh, see, I was going to do the Yada team.
Right, yeah. Oh, I can't back out. Crap. Are you the back out?
I was seeing if I could find a button.
No
Damn
takesy
it.
backsies. Just select a character, then go back out and just like back out of the match.
Right, I know. I was just seeing. I was just
Yeah.
trying all the buttons. Okay.
That is a weird.
Yeah, I was
to let
thinking
you
that you
back
would
out.
play the giant character because I played one already.
Oh, you're not. Yeah, good idea.
I do the Yatterman.
Yup.
Okay, blah 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 blah. Ready? No. Okay. Okay, you do it. Just main menu, fine.
Main menu, yeah. It'll be quick enough.
Okay, now you pick Gold Lighton. I'll
Yeah,
pick the Yatterman team. And... Sure.
Select your heroes.
Yeah, where are you, Gold Lightan? There you are. Yeah.
Is this not a character from Muscle? Or from, I'm sorry,
He's a guest character in that series, I believe.
well, what's Muscle called in Japan again? What's the Japanese? Kinnikuman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
やったーマン2号ただいま参上行くわよ
Let's see how conductive you are. Ow. Ow. Shit. Ow. Ow. Fuck. Got about help. No.
Oh, you broke out the throw.
It seems like it's timed a certain point in the throw then, because it wasn't at the start.
Yeah, this guy seems fucking unfair.
Well, it's not a real versus game unless there's a big boss character who sucks.
Yeah.
To fight against, I mean.
And these aren't actually the final boss. The final boss is the final boss
Oh,
from Okami.
Yeah, the orb.
Yeah.
I have to specify, because when I think about the final boss of Okami, I'm like, no, that's the final boss of part 1. Oh, it's the other. No, it's the final boss of the second part, because Okami's 5 solving games.
How is that super supposed to hit? Yeah.
Haha. How about that, fool?
Hey, you did though.
Yeah.
That poor cigarette lighter.
All right, here we
right.
go.
This is the match beyond. This is the one for all the marbles. I remind you, the score is 4-1.
Yeah.
Not the training stage. Yeah, let's do Wilmette.
Training stage has great music though.
Oh, okay.
But we'll do Willamette. Yeah, we're not gonna do the competitive scene thing where everyone just plays on the training stage. As funny as that is.
Team to roll, Joe.
All right, and just one more reminder: who's on the left, who's on the right.
Today I am on the left.
Which makes Sid on the right.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I
may
think
the
it's-
best Ultimate All-Star win.
I think it's still on my channel. I have a mashup of the training stage music in this, which mashes up this with the famous song "Suck My Dick" from, I forget the name of the movie, but the artist's
Crank.
name is Horse Dick. Nope.
Suck my dick. Suck my motherfucking dick.
No, it's not that song. Oh, I'll show you later. Hey, let me do combo.
Never.
Oh. Dirty tactics, pick and roll. Can't believe it.
No one wants to hit a little girl, so all the characters hold their punches back. It's a devious strategy on Sid's part.
Yeah, it helps so much during SNK.
Alright, enough of this.
Oh. Okay. Well, listen. Look, a lot of things happened.
Man, Ryu don't care.
Ah!
Is Joe the Condor supposed to be like very specifically Batman coded, or
Maybe. I just know from like the Sentai series, he's like the bad boy. No, I was gonna give it to you as well. I was like, oh, I'll run over.
Uh-oh. Oops.
There you go.
Yeah. How kind.
Johnny willingly stepped into that trap move.
Yeah!
Hey! You know what? I probably shouldn't have been doing button presses while that was rolling on me.
So Johnny, you basically threw that.
What? No.
You
That's
willingly
ridiculous.
gave yourself to an attack that killed your first character.
Everyone loves Doronjo. Sorry, that was the actual cheat. You thought it was the little girl,
Well,
but it was the grown woman.
that means that Sid gets a 5th and final point for the night, which means we get this win screen.
Now,
Right,
chat,
we made
yeah.
bank.
Whoever put all the money in, you voted right.
Damn. Please.
5-1, which means that Sid wins the night, which means we play that screen again. And there we go. This would usually be the part of the night where we do a punishment game, but I think we've dropped that gimmick at this point. Also, we're running, pretty close to time, so no one gets punished. We all win tonight.
Yeah.
That being said, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask y'all to tell me your best and worst of the night. And Sid, winner's privilege, you get to tell me first what your best and worst are.
Worst, I think, was Twinkle Queen. Just like weird. The pacing of the rounds was off. It looks really bad. The characters, there's like 2 characters worth of ideas spread out across the entire cast. And honestly, I think even if it's just like, wow, I loved jacking off to this character, I don't know that this would translate well. It might actually affect your opinion on them. It's like, oh, well, they have to really do something besides like me jack off to them. They have to do some actual work. They're not any good. And best Tatsunoko versus Capcom. What a treat. It's so fun.
Yep, that's a fair pick for best and for worst. Johnny.
Yeah. Well, best again. Tatsunoko versus Capcom. Pretty obvious there. Worst. God, this is kind of a toss-up, really.
Mhm.
I could kind of go for any of them for this because they're all bad in very different ways. You know what? I'm gonna say in terms of just actually playing as a fighting game, I think Destrega's the worst because it looks flashy, but you're barely doing anything. Like it's a 4-button fighter that somehow feels like it's less buttons. Like it's so much of it's automated. It's just all those like weird spell attacks. Like if you go do that kind of arena fighter stuff, like there needs to be way more substance. And I don't think the goal was to make it like that competitive because there's like a big story mode. Though I'd probably get the runner up to Tournament of Legends because it looks pretty, but it's super gimmicky and stiff playing. Like, that one's very spectacle. I think Twinkle Queen is one where if you know how to play that game, it's probably great. But it's, it's very SNK. Like, it's more SNK than fucking NeoGeo Battle Coliseum, honestly. Like, it's like hardcore SNK style. And yeah, it looks bad, but I don't know. I find it the most charming because of that.
Well, I know I didn't play anything tonight, so I have no real skin in the game, but from what I observed, from what I spectated, I'd probably give worst to Destrega as well, just in terms of it seemed like a mess. I mean, it seemed like it'd almost be fun in like a real shut your brain off, let's not take this seriously kind of way. But as far as like fighting games go and knowing how the fighting game sickos get, I just can't imagine many of them finding value in that particular game, or much of anyone else for that matter. Unless you're a real Dynasty Warriors mark, like Sid is, and you still didn't vote for it as best, so really a game for no one. In my best of the night, I think I gotta give it the Tournament of Legends, because Valeska is just such a great character, is such a great pick, such a great pull for that game. I'm so happy for her, my skeleton queen. At all.
Yeah.
So that'll be
you should try playing it then. See if that holds up.
We'll see. One of these days, perhaps. But for tonight, folks, that'll do it for another episode of Fight Night. I found some new epilogue music. This is from The Master is Fighter, which is the fighting game I referenced the most in my life. And have we featured that on this program yet? If not, I've been saving it for a rainy day. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for spectating, for showing up to the Battle Coliseum, watching the Tournament of Legends, and the Rainbow Edition in the sky, so on, so forth. If you like what you saw here tonight, consider joining the Discord server, discord.gg/bghof. Join the connoisseur community. There's even a fighting game channel in there, Fighting Words. If you are just a big fighting game mark and want a place to talk shop, or if you like bad games in general, since that is our overarching gimmick here on the Bad Game Hall of Fame. If you really like what you saw here tonight, you might consider financially supporting us. Pledging on Patreon, subscribing on Twitch, becoming a member on YouTube, any or all of the above will grant you access to the Patreon Saints channel on our Discord, wherein you can vote on polls for what we'll play, make suggestions, get access to exclusive content, help steer the direction of the show at all. And we will personally appreciate it as well, because it helps keep this goofy show going. If you can't financially support us at this current juncture, we completely understand. If we still want to help the channel out, consider sharing videos from our suggested viewing playlist over on YouTube. 20 handpicked episodes that we think make for pretty solid onboarding onto this show of ours. You can send the playlist or individual videos off of it. Or perhaps you know someone who's a big Valeska fan. I imagine she has her fan club out there. And you can send this episode to that person in your life, to that skeleton in your life, and let them know that we understand the appeal as well. We leave it to your discretion, dear viewer. Stream schedule for the coming days. Monday, June the 30th. Casual Mondays. Every Monday is a casual Monday, where we bring games to the table that are not necessarily bad. No idea what we're bringing to the table this Monday, but it'll be fun. It always is. Really trying to push that show at this current juncture so we don't have to be so tightly constrained to formats. Like a Fight Night, for example, which is a fun show. I like putting on the Fight Nights, but it takes a lot of prep work, let's say. And so the casual Mondays have been a good excuse to do a little less of that, to be a little more free-flowing and so forth. And if I'm taking the time to over-elaborate on casual Mondays, it's because I don't have anything planned in particular for Tuesday or Thursday yet. Tuesday would be the 4th episode of Contra Rogue Core, but Sid, I know you'll be away this coming Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we will put something else on in its place. We'll abide some time. Thursday, we need to put up a new patron poll since we finished our playthrough of our one and done for Demolition Man on a 3DO, a previous poll winner. Maybe we will do, because it was a tie between that and Terminator 3. Maybe we'll just fucking play Terminator 3 on Thursday. In fact, I'm just going to say, yeah, we're going to play the Terminator 3 PS2 game on Thursday. Get back to the John Body saga, spiritual successor to Fugitive Hunter War on Terror in the form of a movie licensed tie-in game with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So look forward to that on Thursday, I suppose. Friday may or may not be a bag game Hall of Fame episode, may or may not be episode 2 of Lifeline. If not this Friday, then next. And then Saturday,
I'll be able to confirm during the week, so you'll know before Friday.
And this next Saturday, July 5th, will be Cursed Kart Racers episode 13. Finally, we've been putting it off. We are getting to the Wii Kart Racers. We are getting into the true depths of suffering, the true hell of kart racers. So please look forward to it. Let us see who is streaming at this current hour. Oh, I see someone who's just finishing their stream, who's playing Mobile Suit Gundam Crossfire. I would have loved to have sent folk that away. Maybe watch Sasquatchless. They have VODs up. That's a hell of a game. It's a hell of a Gundam game. I don't know if you're familiar with it, Sid, but it is fucking something. Let's go ahead and send folk the way of Emmy Divergent, who is doing a Dreamcast wheel spin Sega Saturday on OG hardware, so I'm imagining they're playing randomly determined Dreamcast games. Oh, fuck me, they're playing Blue Stinger right now. One of my least favorite fucking video games you've ever played for this channel. One of my least fucking favorite video games of all time, maybe. Certainly my least favorite survival horror game. So please let them know that game sucks. Let them know we sent you. And we'll get that underway in just a minute. Again, thank you for tuning in to the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Thank you for being here for Fight Night, folks at home. I have been Coliseum Cassidy, and that's Coliseum spelled with an I.
I've been voiced by the original actor from the PC game, Johnny Baghead.
And I've been normal man all along in a bird costume, Sid.
Thank you. Very good. And once more, bye.
Good night.
Doodles.